Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Encounter Roleplay. My name is Will. I'm a D&D sex icon. I'm back today for another episode of Song of Goats and Goats as we head into the Goats-tastic finale of tonight's season. So let's get into it. Discover the cast and crew, remind ourselves of who we are and who we're playing. We do have Jess, but she's a black screen at the moment, sucked into the void that is real life. But we have Lindy with us today. Lindy, how are you doing?
I'm doing super spiffy. I'm pumped for this fantastical goat-filled finale of shenanigans. I'm ready to see what you guys do with the trials ahead and the relic that you may or may not get to at the end of this session. We'll see what happens. I have no idea, so it's great.
Fantastic. And we have the long-suffering Josh with us tonight. Josh, how's it going?
It's going. It's a thing.
It's going for now.
It's a thing. It's going to happen. I've actually been sent threats throughout the week of things that people had threatened to donate tonight. That's how my week's gone, Will.
That's healthy.
So, that's healthy. So I'm we'll be playing more. I don't really have anything else to say.
We'll see what happens to him next.
I'm just afraid. I'm just genuinely afraid. Let's do this.
We live in fear of our viewers, and that's why it works. Well, I'll be playing Duncan, the human fighter, who has not yet turned to the slavery of goats. I'm not sure what the correct term is, but he's not yet a follower of the god of goats. But
maybe he is, and he just won't say. It'd be like
maybe he just doesn't know.
Silence of the Lambs. Vague pun.
There it is. Yeah, who knows? Maybe I've been a traitor this whole time, and I'm actually a goat in disguise wearing a human's body, and I'm just a wolf in goat's clothing.
The most terrifying Mission Impossible face reveal ever.
Fucking goat! Turn to the goat side. Yeah, let's join us. Before we get into tonight's episode, I'm going to go to a couple of things here. As we're sponsored today by FancyGrounds.com, a virtual tabletop of choice. Go ahead and check them out there. It's almost Christmas, so go and download them for free. WaylandGames.co.uk is a go-to destination for up to 20% off on the tabletop board games and war games that you might need. And TabletopLoot.com is a place to go to get all of your dice needs. So check them out. They're giving away a set at the end of tonight's show. So stick around to the end to be in for a chance to win. Here is the tweet for you guys. If you haven't retweeted it yet, 20 retweets equals a viewer decision where you guys get to decide something which happens next in our campaign. Usually it's not a good thing. Usually in this game it involves goats or possibly badgers, as we were discussing in the game before. And you can donate to send us into fear and do horrible things to our characters that you've been threatening throughout the course of the week. You can play that ones, that 20s, turn them into goats, make them follow goat gods. God knows what's... the sky is the limit, really, when it comes to that. But I will hand over to our Dungeon Master, Lindy, to remind us of what happened last week on the show and to take us into tonight's episode of the Song of Stars and Storms.
What happened last week? That is a great question.
What didn't happen?
What didn't happen? I think that's a better question. What I know did for sure happen was that we had Duncan and Morrow. They were chilling. They were walking along. They met up with Lily. They were traveling with Duke, the thin white goat, and they found out that Lily and Ziggy. I
forgot about Duke.
Lily and Ziggy had been kidnapped. We'll go with kidnapped. It's still a goat pun. By a gang of goats. The mountain goat gang specifically. They had switchblades in their mouths. They had tied up the spits. They're gonna slowly roast them over fire unless anyone made a trade for them. Y'all traded them valuable information on a potential uranium mine and weaknesses of the village down there so they could conquer it.
They were like the worst ransomers ever, because they were like, we're just going to ransom them. And by ransom them, I mean, we're not going to anyone, we're just cooking them over a fire, and if anyone comes along and wants them, we might
it's like a car boot sale of slavery, really.
They were after reclaiming Lily and Ziggy. The group tried killing Duke, I think, a couple of times, but really truly discovered what it was to being familiar, and that Duke just keeps coming back. He can't really be killed. So Morrow sent Duke on a quest to dig through the mountain to find purpose.
Dig until you find a sense of purpose.
A sense of purpose. Yeah. Yeah, dig until you find a sense of purpose and keep digging. So Duke began, and the rest of you climbed up the mountain, entered a temple of the goat god. Morrow was very blasphemous about the goat god. He keeps getting a mouthful of leaves every time he says something blasphemous about him. You guys discovered that there was going to be a period of 6 trials in order to get to the relic. You guys walked through ancient goat temple tombs, discovered that goats have been the mediators of the war between stars and storms for thousands of years. That it was totally originally supposed to be goats this whole time and not some other cool race. Just goats. Mm-hmm. And we left off with them just completing the first trial. I will say Lily is here with us, however. She said something blasphemous about the goat god, and her mouth is full of leaves right now. She should be back with us very soon. So you guys have finished the first trial, and the door at the end of the hall opened up.
Fantastic.
Well, there's only one way to go now, which is forwards. Hopefully our deaths.
To remind...
Oh yes, they made a suicide pact.
We made a suicide pact with... and to remind you of the deal with the suicide pact, Will, you have a plus D4 to saving throws.
Yep.
That's right, yeah. Awesome. And at the point which one of us says, this is normal.
This is normal. we top each other
kill
off.
One of them.
Let's kill each other.
Yep.
Perfect.
Completely normal.
Well,
this is what
Duncan unlimbers his weapon and starts heading towards the open door to see what's inside.
Oh,
all right.
So
yes.
I would like to make Lily keep blaspheming and make leaves keep appearing, because we're leaving a trail of leaves.
Burn the whole thing down.
We're hoping to just burn the entire temple to the ground using the leaves that they're
entire
summoning.
stone temple.
Yep. You can burn stone temples down with belief.
Yeah.
With belief.
With
yep.
belief. With belief.
But believes.
Yes. Believes.
Hate you all.
Maybe that's begun.
So you guys keep walking. There's another hallway, and there was 3 hallways you guys chose from. Morrow just haphazardly walked into the middle one. That felt kind of warm and dry. You guys walk down. It's almost like you feel like almost like a spiral. You guys are walking. You're going deep into the mountain, and you come across.
Oh God.
Oh God.
Oh no, we told him to dig into the mountain. If we fucking run into him again, I will just fucking I will end it all.
I don't know what's gonna happen. You guys just have to find out. Guys, walking down into the mountain, and you see a second door. This door, is made out of leaves, actually. There's to be kind of like a hedge, like a little arch, and it has a number 2 above it.
Hold on. It's a hedge with number 2 above it. A hedge.
Some kind of
hedge. Yes.
Wait, shit.
I look at Duncan drunkenly, and I'm like, if we were goats, we could just eat our way through it. With our magical goat powers.
That is possibly true. But I don't think they're magical. I think that's just the powers that goats have. I wouldn't even call it a power. I honestly, it's just a thing they do. It's a feature. It's a feature of goats.
Yes, indeed. I look over at the plant, the bush, and I say to Duncan, could you slice at it with your chopping stick?
Yeah. I'll try and cut it down. Like it's like a machete in a jungle. I'm gonna try and cut my way through.
All right. Yeah, it takes a few hacks. This is very sturdy brush. However, with your glaive, you're able to cleave through it in a couple minutes because the glaive is not the ideal, hedge trimming implement. However, you're able to clear out a section.
A goat
for you.
is the ideal hedge trimming implement.
That is,
Yeah.
Well, as well.
Ziggy kind of eats like the corner that you're not hacking at, so he helps. That makes you guys feel better. So.
Not really. I'm not gonna lie.
Not gonna
it's very little
right.
that's gonna cheer me up in this.
Okie dokie. So you guys continue through, and you come out, and appears to be another hallway. You guys walk through, and you see that this hallway splits into like 5 different directions. You appear to be maybe in some kind of maze.
Oh, it's
a magnanimous dispensation.
Look out, Josh. That's they weren't just friends.
Hold on.
There's a very real danger to your life now. Oh,
I couldn't
man.
read what I said.
Tweet Rebecca, the £50 donation. Holy shit, thanks so much, dude. Death has abandoned Morrow. He can never die. But loses his connection with the divine unless he finds a new deity. Who could this new deity be?
I wonder.
Wow. That's...
As you pass
That's
under
not
this
so good.
hedge arch, Morrow, you feel your connection to death sever. Like it's no longer there. It's like a twang. Like someone just plucked your heartstring. Because you were very devoted
You okay?
to death.
Yes, I feel strange. I've been drinking quite a lot of this. I just, like, you hear slurping sounds as I've drained all of the rum that was in this, because I'm still drinking Lily's rum, and I've got it, like, strapped to my chest by a belt with a little straw, so I can and I'm just slurping, and there's no more liquor left, and I'm like, yes. It was strange. For a moment, it almost felt like I had a minor heart attack. But if I'd had a heart attack, I'd probably be dead, so it can't have been that.
Well, people don't always die from heart attacks, so you can survive them. So you could have still had one. It didn't look like you did. You just kind of got a weird look on your face for a second.
Yes. Well,
I mean, I like feel his heart. Is it still beating normally?
I hand it to you. I hand it to you.
Oh, that looks fine to me.
Yeah,
Put it back.
okay. Put it back.
Just
It's totally fine.
you finally
Find
got
this
all the
moment.
labor out of your mouth from blaspheming against the goat god.
Yeah.
And Morrow
Excellent.
has had like chest pains, and he feels his holy connection severed.
I've just had my divine connection taken from me.
Oh, good. Good. This is fine.
I'll just take cleric out of your. Sorry.
Just tiefling
Morrow,
now.
tiefling. Morrow, fucking depressed tiefling.
Needs
So
help.
that's what you feel.
Long suffering. Yeah, yes. We appear to be in some kind of maze. I could
Wonderful.
potentially find a way through it. Give me a moment. I have an idea of something that would help. And I would like to... where is it? There it is. I reach into my components pouch and I fish out a few bits and pieces. What I take look like tiny, like polished bone.
Okay.
Not like dice or anything like that. And I'm going to attempt to cast augury, which is a cleric
All right.
spell.
It is.
What happens?
You sit there
Oh no.
and you shake the bones. You lay the bones out.
Mm.
You try to read them. And you realize there's no connection. The components are here, but there's no. You don't. You only feel the only magic you feel within you is that lightning in your hand. You feel no connection to your healing powers, no connection to this augury, these questions that you're trying to ask. It's like a gaping hole in your soul where once resided death, now is empty.
I don't understand.
Well, is it working?
No, the bones, they are no longer speaking to me. It's as if
Wonderful.
I wonder.
That's weird. The bones usually speak to you.
It's augury. It's a type of seer magic.
I mean,
Well,
even if it wasn't
Maybe it's this place.
that, would it really be that weird if they did?
Yes, I was hoping that it would tell us which path to take. One moment, and I try and cast mending on like a tear in my robes, and nothing happens. And my magic is
So,
It could be this place is like blocking it, right? It could be like the goats stopping you from doing it. Like every time you said the goat was a dick, he filled your mouth with leaves. Could it be something like that?
I try and
Yeah, you can shock and grasp. You get the electricity.
Is it possible for one god to block another? Is that normal?
been goat blocked.
God damn it.
Wow. That's gotta hurt. That's gotta take your confidence down a level.
I would like to concentrate on the lightning in my hands and see. Can I see if I can reach out to the storm at all? Because the storm seems to still work in here.
Yeah, the storm seems to still work. Concentrating on it, you feel powers gifted to you, but you don't. There's no kind of divine connection. That makes sense.
Fuck.
You don't sense a specific, one specific entity behind this.
Okay. Do you remember way back when there was a plot and there was a song? Cast your minds way back. There was a song. There was a line in the song that said something something to the effect of "Give your heart to the storm" or "Give your soul to the storm."
Lose yourself to dance? Was
Something
that
that?
Everybody dance now? Something.
Pretty sure that wasn't it. No.
I'm 100% sure. Without a doubt, this is correct.
Yeah. There was a song, and it was very nice.
Hold on. I think I actually have it saved here.
Oh wow! Notes? Someone took notes.
Whoa.
That's amazing.
Hold on. Wait.
Here it is. Got it.
Yeah. Okay. Tell me there's a line
linguistic
somewhere
notes.
about giving soul to storm.
Here. Mm-mm.
Okay, there it is. Unless you can place a name upon the night, want to
Sell
set
your
heart
soul to the
alight.
storm. Yep.
Sell your soul to the storm.
Well, that's fake. I mean, how does one sell one's soul? Is there like a marketplace you can do that? You got a bank? There's a bank around here.
Out in a storm is usually the best place in my experience.
I have already done a thing. I summoned a god by accident. I'd like to try and actually summon the storm somehow. I'm gonna can I meditate on this and see if I can find any
Roll
kind
me a D100. Let's see.
Of course.
You never know. You never know. I mean, Death showed up.
I mean, Death did show up. That's a 67. That's not.
No, you're too frazzled. You can't really concentrate.
Look at the
Frazzled.
69.
Yeah.
The old frazzle dazzle.
The old, show them the old frazzle. That's all I can do
So
now.
that's where we're at now.
That's where we're at now.
It was enough.
Okay.
Boy.
I say, the only magic I seem to still possess is that which... Oh, I cast Thaumaturgy, which is an innate ability that I actually have.
Yep, you can cast that. Yep.
Fuck. Okay, right.
That's
Say,
an innate tiefling thing.
it is only the magic of my god that is severed here. But the magic of the storm
No.
still seems to flow in my veins.
That seems worse.
And Lily, your magic seems to work just fine here too.
Good.
Just no death magic.
Mine seems all right. Summons the sword.
It's okay. I kept all of the good abilities, like sparking fingers and making my eyes change color slightly. Who needs healing and
Making-
blight and spirit
Making
guardians
echoes.
and everything else?
It's fine.
Fuck.
So
You
maybe
manage.
this goat that's in your head is affecting your magic now as well.
Goat?
You know, like Goat God that was talking to you.
No,
and stuff.
I'm calling out for a goat.
Oh.
Call for a goat.
Goat.
And you hear a response in your head. Hello. You called?
What exactly have you done to me?
I have done nothing. Death, however, has forsaken you.
That was quick. That didn't take much. We saw her yesterday.
She's fickle. She's fickle,
Chill.
apparently.
Has this got something to do with Duncan hitting on her?
She said she was washing her hair.
She was...
Are you?
Washing her hair?
Yeah, she couldn't.
Does
come.
she even have hair?
She couldn't come.
She does have hair. She's got rather nice
She's got
long
great hair. She's great from like...
Great
Oh,
hair.
that's right. She was. Well, I
She's
wasn't there
fantastic.
for that, but apparently she's great from here up.
yeah. She'd make a great boss, but not an actual great person.
In
Like,
fact, that's most of what like the statues of death look like. It's all busts.
her profile pictures, fantastic, because they're just from here up. But,
She takes a good
fantastic.
selfie.
She catfished by death.
Oh no.
Oh my god.
Okay, when you say
Well, there are
death
worse things
has
than death
forsaken
forgetting
you,
about you.
I mean,
Does that mean you can't die?
That'd be my guess. I don't know if we want to test it though.
no, I'm okay with it. Duncan, kill me.
All right.
I just stand there. I stand there.
Wasn't there
I know.
like a word?
I'm
We
already
have a code word for this.
All right. Yeah, Morrow is real squishy. You can take him down to 0 HP, no problem. Morrow, you feel like crap, but you're still alive.
Like, you just like
Did
plunge
it
your
work?
blade straight through my chest.
Yeah, I mean,
Problem
I'm-
is you
Well,
can't.
yeah.
You're so injured at 0 HP, but alive and conscious that you can't move until you get some healing or medical attention.
Good. Let's just all turn to the cleric. All right. I look at Duncan and I'm like, did you miss?
Oh.
Hold on.
Oh, no,
I think
that-
I've got
that should've
a
killed you.
potion.
I really tried.
I don't mean to piss on your parade, Duncan, but I feel like you haven't.
I
also
really
can't
gave it a
feel
good.
my-
I mean, I can try some more if you want.
I can't feel my
Oh
legs.
god. We should
That's
stop
hard
that.
to beat.
I think.
Yeah,
Ziggy's like, it's kind of freaking me out, man.
Siggy, you're
Right,
still here.
This is
Yeah,
this
here
is
the whole time.
pointedly
Always
non-productive.
forget about you.
I get that a lot.
You're a
Yeah.
cool one.
All right, Morrow, here, open your mouth. I'm just gonna open my potion and pour it in.
All right.
Just a standard potion of healing. It's not much.
Before you do that, Duncan, could you
Huh?
take the blade out of my chest?
Oh, good
sorry.
idea.
Just sing. You're gonna
Sorry
have to,
about
you're gonna have
that.
to pour it. You're gonna have to pour it into my mouth. I can't actually move.
I've got you.
arms
Just
at the moment.
hold out.
You're gonna get
All right,
8
I'll just pour
HP
the
back
potion
from that
in.
potion.
Okay. Sweet. I stand up.
Well, you
Yeah.
look like shit.
I always look like
What?
shit.
Well, I'd say you look like death, but clearly we've established that death has just basically fucked off.
Yeah, she's gone.
For you, at least.
So, yeah, that's. Can you ask the goat god if she's gone for us too, and if we can't die? Because that would be great.
Goat. What he said.
Death has
I got-
only forsaken you, Morrow.
Only me. Okay. Why?
Okay, so we should be careful.
I don't question women's motives. They are confusing creatures.
Can either of you wield a shield?
Probably haven't done it in.
Yeah, no, I have a shield I could use.
Especially
Why?
death.
I was going to say, if you need a shield, I can't
right.
actually die.
Well, we'll send you in first.
Okay.
Right. Well,
Fair enough.
I guess if we
I've
need to test
completely
any
lost
traps,
my mind
that's
at this point. Yeah.
helpful.
Yeah,
That
we'll
was
send
my
you
last
forwards.
potion. So
Well, you
Well,
might
that
have
was a
to
waste.
drag me, throw me into.
we should be careful, is what I'm saying. We should be very fucking careful.
Basically.
I mean,
Or we could
use
just
it.
turn right round and not do this anymore. That's an option too.
I think we've gone too far now.
We've delved too
looking
deep
back.
and too greedily.
Okay,
Right.
Ziggy, you got any ideas about how to get out of this maze? I mean,
Oh,
is there
well,
someone calling to you?
Gosh, we should probably just pick a wall and keep following it.
It's good
That's what I
advice.
always do.
Oh, you always do that.
How
Yeah,
many,
as a
how
rule.
many mazes have
never
have you
the
visited
crossword
as a
puzzle.
goat?
Is it mazes or just all walls?
Well, you see, the farmer, he'd always make a corn maze every year. I'd get lost in it sometimes. Back
Okay.
Sounds
before I
very
was
like a thing.
our
you would-
spawned goat.
That sounds like a thing you would do. Does anybody have anything to write with? Charcoal, something.
Sure,
Yes, I do. Yes.
All right.
I have full control.
All right. Figuring if we'll at least mark our trail on this wall, we can find our way back here, if nothing else.
I would like to attempt to damage the wall with shocking grasp.
Okay, no effect.
Okay. Interesting.
Can I try Eldritch Blast?
Eldritch Blast, you see like a slight scuff mark. These walls, these
Okay.
appear to not be made out of stone, but some kind of strange metal. The walls of the maze.
They're made out of metal?
Hmm?
Okay. Well, that's what's the floor made out of?
A metal as well.
I turn around the second she goes over to like touch the wall to like check the scuff marks. I just pass a little electricity through the wall.
Ow! Like when you, yeah, not enough to take damage, but you definitely feel the shock.
Yeah.
What the fuck was that for?
That was pretty
There's,
funny.
there's no nothing I do serves any purpose anymore. It's just because I can.
Clearly.
Also, I did
Clearly.
have a legitimate reason. When I first went to the temple, the center of town in the town that me and you visited, where you abandoned me and left me to die. The dream that I had,
Right.
I woke up with the scar on my hand, and when my hand was touching the star spawn veil that covered the stonework, using my hand, I could drive it back. I wanted to see if this place were similarly affected. Because, oddly enough, somehow I'm still making some rational decisions.
That's amazing, considering how much drink you've had.
You're out,
Alright,
by the
well.
way. I held out the bottle for you.
Just take
I
it
give
back
her an
and
electric
just tuck
shock
it away.
as she touches me. I give her a slight electric shock.
Still at the end left.
She just,
What are you?
yeah,
what
she
are you
just
gonna
waved
do?
her free hand at his arm.
Can you
What are you
two
gonna
stop
do?
flirting
Feel me?
Sake.
and listen to Ziggy for a second?
Oh.
Because that guy's having some good ideas right now. He's pumping
Yeah,
out
at
some
this
truth
point, I think
bombs.
At this point, I think the goat is the smartest one here. Ziggy, ideas.
Oh,
I
shucks.
agree.
I say we pick a
He's only
tunnel and
got-
just follow. Just hug the
He's
left
only got
wall.
one idea. It's just one good idea. Let's take the left one. Oh, Ziggy says left. Let's go left.
Great.
Might as well.
All right.
Okay, you lead the
Right.
way, Moro, because you can't die.
Maro, give me a survival check as you navigate this maze.
Shouldn't he always just like survive?
I don't want to give you a survival check. I want to die. You've taken
Just
even
wants it to end. Roll to die.
A little voice in the back of your head says, "Just believe, Maro."
I refuse. I'd rather be immortal and die and unable to die and just go insane slowly than ever worship a goat god.
Well, just because you worship me doesn't mean death still hasn't forsaken you. You just get benefits.
What is? Hold on. What does that mean exactly?
What kind of benefits
Well-
are we talking about here?
You can gain clerical powers back. However, it would be of
What
the
would I
goat
get them
domain.
from you?
Yes.
Already established you don't have real powers, so just goat features.
So
That seems like the worst possible deal. Just the worst.
hold on. I actually have something. I reach into my components bag and rummage around. Where do I get the sense that this goat god is? Like, it just around in general?
So you feel his
Yeah.
presence.
Yeah, I
emanating.
reach around. I reach in my components pouch, and I'm like, I have something actually for you, and I just I pull out a middle finger, and then I continue on.
Your mouth just fills up with leaves.
Pumping. Right. I've made a trail of leaves at this point. I
Yep.
say, you guys have any intention of making it out of this alive?
That would be nice, but
I
Intentions,
Take
no,
my hand.
but it would happen.
I've left like a trail of leaves through the complex. I would like to use shocking grasp to light this trail, like
Okay.
a leafy gunpowder trail.
It kind of works a little bit. You are using the lightning does catch fire to some leaves. However, these are green leaves. They're fresh. They're not like old dry leaves. They don't burn easily and they smoke a lot.
I'm okay with asphyxiating. And let me just.
So that you can't
I am
associate.
the world's most miserable tiefling right now. That's an 8 on my survival check.
All right. So it takes you a while. Like you're hugging the left wall, but what you didn't realize is that there's a couple of like sections because this metal is all. It gets kind of warped a little bit, kind of like a funhouse mirror, and so you didn't notice
good.
a couple like side tunnels to like go and keep hugging the left wall. So it takes you a while, but you do eventually make it out of the maze.
Okay.
But it does take a good bit of time. By the time you're out, you guys are pretty tired, a little hungry, a little thirsty. But you see the door at the end of the tunnel that's of the maze once you make it out, and it says 3, as a 3 above it.
Well, that was
3.
We got the first one was the
That's
dice,
a-
second one was the maze. This third one then is what's next?
I walk towards the 3, arms wide open, like I am the. I can't remember where it is. In Rio de Janeiro, which I cannot remember the name of, but I'm just I walk forward, waiting to die.
Okay.
Guess we'll see
you
what
walk
happens
through the
first.
front door.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh my god!
walk-
I just realized who I am. I don't know if anyone's ever seen the TV show Misfits, but the Irish guy in Misfits who's immortal and just gets killed in every episode. And they just use him to test things if they're dangerous, and he just gets violently murdered. And is like, yeah, that's dangerous. That's me now. I'm just like, Okay, I'll walk into this room. Oh, there's a murderer in here.
Sweet Morrow.
I'll follow him.
Tomorrow.
Yeah.
All right.
Likewise.
So, the door number 3 opens, and this room that you enter, it's a large room. It's actually impossible to say how large it is, because as you enter, it's almost like you're in like a star field. Like, you know there's a floor underneath you, but you look down and you just see stars and stuff constantly moving. There's kind of like fine powdered dust, sparkly, glittery dust in the air. And you can't see like a wall on the other side, but there is a door at the other end of this room that you see. It's closed shut. And it's kind of odd because it's like a black room. Can't see floor, ceiling, or walls. See a door ahead, and there's a bunch of stars just around.
Morrow falls over.
What's going on?
You alright?
Yeah.
I mean, relatively speaking.
Yeah, it's not. Don't ask that.
Yes. I sort of like stare around on the floor and just sort of grope for a moment and try and bring myself back up again. This is a new type of horrible. I can't actually see where I'm going or where up is or depth in any way. This is shit, and I do not like this. Because I've actually been in rooms like that before in real life, and it's the most trippy shit in your life. Like, you walk in and it's just like, I can't see the floor. Nah.
Yep.
And I'm drunk, so...
I have been in a room exactly like this.
Can I do a shocky grasp thing on the floor and see if I can, like, rub away some of these stars?
So as you try to do a shocking grasp on the floor, a light from one of the stars beneath you flashes. Give me a con save.
It's like you hate me, Lindy. Is this because of Vecna lives? Like, for real, like, let's talk. What did I do? I'm just curious at this point. I'm just curious as to what I've done. That is actually, that's fucking impressive for Morrow. I got a 12.
It is. 12, unfortunately, it's not enough to save, and you are blinded for... Hold on. Let me get the dice. You are blinded for 4 rounds. As a star flashes its light at you.
I am blind.
Well, you're not missing much.
At least I can still hear, because otherwise I'd be deaf. Oh, wait! Ha ha! I sit and I just contemplate how shit my life is. But at the same time, has anything happened? Not that I can tell, but has there anything happened?
You were just in the entrance of the room. Nothing has happened except for when you used electricity from the storm. You got a flash of light from beneath you when it blinded you.
Okay, so storm stuff doesn't work favorably in this room.
Or it doesn't seem to like it.
Or it doesn't seem to like it.
They have beef.
Kind of at war.
They're kind of at war. Yep. I guess firing an Eldritch Blast into the void is a thing that I will try to do just to see what happens.
Roll me a hit. See what you get.
Let me remember what that to hit
I've tried
is.
lightning. Lily's tried Eldritch blasting. Duncan, why don't you try screaming into the void? Like, I feel like...
Oh God. Really? Oh look, I'm on my bullshit. Go me. That's a 9 total.
I think you get 2 total, 2 or 3. Two Eldritch Blasts at this level. So.
Alright, let me try again. We'll do another one.
Again.
So 21 for the second.
Right, you fire the first one out. You're like, you see it shoot off. You don't really see it stop until like it just kind of fizzles. It runs out of energy before it hits anything. You move over, you shoot your second one, and you see it impact something, and for a second you see the outline of a hulking creature, ogre-like in stature. You can now see it, now that the Eldritch Blast has kind of like produced a shimmer effect on it. You can see that it's got glistening, kind of translucent skin. Just ripped, absolutely muscles. And you see what you thought were two eyes, or two stars, or two eyes. They don't seem to blink as they stare at you. And you see this line form, and you see a mouthful of teeth. And I need you all to roll me an initiative.
Boys, I think I found something.
Well, I'm
Oh, dear.
blind, so this will be great.
That'll be fine.
Well, this
I'm
is
blind,
okay.
I'm
We got
blind,
this.
immortal,
Slowly.
and
Let's go. An 11. That sounds about right.
11. Okay, let's see. Well, let's see what this thing gets. Oh, it doesn't have good dex. Oh.
18.
Okay.
What's my initiative 2? And I'll wait till that 20 and nope.
All
It's
right.
30,
So it's
20,
going to be
20.
Morrow, Lily, Duncan, and then this star spawn, this hulking star spawned something.
Okay. I said to Lily, point me at it. And Lily adjust me as a free action to just point me in its general direction. And I would like to use I'd like to use my action to take the dash action, and I charge forth with crackling fist of lightning, and just say, "Die, fuckface!" I have no idea why I'm fighting. I don't know.
Okay.
Well, I can't die. Why not?
I can see its face.
Just gonna keep punching it. It'll work.
Excellent. All right.
Way to
so,
go.
It's going to be
Lovely.
like a game where you defeat the boss just by respawning enough times to whittle it down very slowly. That's my technique. That's the only.
just keep
the
coming
only
back
attack
at
I
it.
have.
all right, you're able
Yeah.
to get right up next to it.
Cool. I
Tomorrow.
run into it. I run straight
Yeah.
into it because I have no idea where it is.
You,
So I just
you run
bang.
into it, and you feel like a solid wall. Then you realize it's a wall of muscle, and you hear its breathing.
I
You look
crane
up and you
to
see the
where I
toothy
think
maw.
I don't see anything. I'm blind, but I look up and I feel the
That's right.
I feel the breath. I think that's why I just ran it. I'm like, oh, I fucking know
Yeah,
what this is.
3 more rounds of blindness.
Cool. I look up and I'm like, did I get to it within? Did I need to take the dash action?
30 feet. Yeah, sure. Why not?
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah.
30 feet. Yeah, right into it. You could shock and grasp it if you want to.
Okay. Cool. I run up to it. I run straight into it, and I put my hand out gropingly for a moment, and I'm just like,
You're not sure what you're holding, but you're holding something.
I go whatever it is.
Shocking.
I grab it. I grasp it. I hold it in my hand. I cup it, and I just squeeze with lightning.
Uh-huh. Roll me that attack.
I'd like to roll to juice. That's what I'm doing.
Where's the saving throw for shock and grasp? I think it's an attack.
Yeah, it is. It is. If it's against something that's metal, I have advantage. I presume it's not.
It's not metal.
Firmly grasps it, indeed. Does a 19 hit?
19 will hit.
I grab it. I do some damage to it. Oh, where's my shocking grasp? It is 2d8. Okay. And I believe, is it just 2d8 or is it plus?
Nope, just 2d8.
No, oh wait, no. I was gonna say I think I get a cleric thing, but it doesn't matter because it's a cleric thing, and I'm not a cleric. Okay, I do 14 lightning damage to it as I just grasp it, and I'm just like, "Hello, I'm your worst fucking nightmare."
Okay.
Actually, as a bonus action, can I punch it?
No,
Damn.
it's
okay.
an action. Yeah, no, Not really. You got your hands too full of whatever it is you're holding to be able to bonus action.
Why can't I hold all this?
All right, and that means it's Lily's turn.
All right. I think I'm gonna hex it. I'm gonna cast hex on it.
Hex it good. Yep.
Hex it.
You see a little little beacon, like a little star. Pop up on it.
And that's a bonus action, right?
It's shaped like a lightning.
Yep. So that's my bonus action, and I am gonna run on up at it and stabby it with my cool ass sword, my magic sword thing. And
Awesome.
I might use an Eldritch Smite, maybe, if I can actually hit the broadside of a barn.
All right,
we shall
Let's
see.
see.
My to hit is something. Okay. Modifiers. Sorry, trying to get the mods in here.
You're fine. Oops. Excuse me. 19, that will hit. May most
Cool.
definitely Eldritch Smite it.
Excellent. I think I will do that. So it's gonna take some kind of damage. Let's see. I do 1d8 plus stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So that's damage. Oh, I didn't do that right, did I? Hold on.
1d5 here. I can just... It's plus 5,
Did it actually work?
so...
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll say 8. And then how much is the Eldritch Smite? That's extra d8s, yeah?
Yes, I believe so. 1 second.
No problem. But you see it like your
Yeah,
your
it's an extra
sword gets
1d8.
wreathed, and like a mist and lightning kind of comes on it. How many extra d8s? One extra? 2 extra?
One extra d8. Yep.
Nice. Phew. Extra 6. Nice. And you just
Cool.
plunge it deep into. This thing it's big. You gotta get it right at the knee. Just stab it.
And because it's hexed, it takes an extra 1d6 necrotic damage.
Lovely. Extra. Yeah, there you go.
Oh.
We'll go with the 4.
I'll take your roll.
Okay.
Can you just roll for me, Lindy? That works better. For some reason.
Cursed? What? No. So you managed to plunge it in, stab it right into like the knee socket. Duncan, you are up next. You see Morrow blindly grasping at this thing. Lily is stabbing it with a sword.
What the hell are you grasping there? I say to Morrow, and then I realize you don't want to know, and I move in next to Lily to swing twice at the creature with my glaive.
Morrow's only response is to turn, and he's like frothing at the mouth like some kind of rabid dog. Like, he's just lost it, and he's just.
My God.
He's so
like I'm holding on to it, and I'm just like, you can't have it. This is mine. I claim this.
I don't know what it is. Leave it to you. That is 2 dirty 20s from
2
me.
dirty 20s will definitely hit.
Healthy 20s. All right. So D12, I think, on both of these. Plus 10 in total, so 23 damage is what I do.
23 damage. Nice. Very solid. All right. So you guys do a solid amount of damage to it, and then it's its turn. You notice that it's got about 4 arms. And it's going to use its Reaping Arms technique, and he's going to make an attack against each of you because you're all within 10 feet.
The way of the Reaping Arms.
The Reaping Arms. And so,
motherfucker.
yeah, let's see. All right,
reap
cool.
me.
I mean, you know, this campaign so far has swung between goats and nightmare fuel. That's great.
Yep.
It's crazy how
does that
often
hit?
those two overlap, isn't it? The Venn diagram of horror. It's very clearly right in the middle there.
Yep.
Does that hit Morrow? Does a 12 hit Morrow?
No.
Um,
Actually,
27 will hit Lily, I assume.
Yep. Ow.
And then a 28, I assume, will hit Duncan.
It sure will.
So I need both of you to make me dexterity saving throws to keep from being knocked prone, as this thing makes 2 massive slam attacks. Okay, so let's see. 13? Yep, you get knocked over. You take... Alright. With an 18, you are able to remain standing, Lily. However, you are going to take 19 points of damage.
Oh.
And then Duncan's going to take 14 points of damage.
Yikes. Ow.
This is just bludgeoning damage. Just... Okay. Morrow, you are up again. You heard your friends get hit. You heard, ow!
what other attack can I make other than Shocking Grasp? I'm gonna Shocking Grasp
You
regardless.
can melee attack.
Okay, I'm a tiefling. I have.
If you get hit, you can Hellish Rebuke. But you have to get hit first.
I'm sharp. I have sharp and pointy teeth. I'd like to Shocking Grasp and bite him.
Okay.
Whatever it is.
Sure. Give me that shocking
I
grasp roll.
full on gone rabid. So that's a 21 to hit with Shocking Grasp.
Because you haven't
Then-
let go, I'm not giving you disadvantage because you're basically holding it.
And
21 hits for sure.
then that's 2d8.
Mm-hmm.
So 9 storm damage, and then what am I rolling? Is it plus strength?
What am I doing here?
Try and
Yep, just make a strength roll basically.
Hurry, start a
fantastic.
face of the raid, buddy.
And I'd like to try and chew through his leg or something.
Okay.
Whatever. I'm fucking just.
Now this attack will be at disadvantage.
Oh,
Well,
a
a
disadvantage.
9 misses.
You want me to roll the other one just in case
No.
I'm that one? No, okay.
You know what? Sure. Just in case you're not one. We'll see what happens.
Just in case, huh?
Why would you say that? Why would you tell me?
Because I'm trying to die, Will. I'm trying so hard. Everything I can do, but it's been taken
Wow.
from me.
Well,
Oh.
here we are.
So, shocking grasp.
Just
You
let
go to
me
bite.
die.
You go to bite. However, you're like a little confused because you're blind for another 2 rounds. And so instead of biting, you're just kind of like leading with the tongue. You're like, and you kind of like miss. You just lick something.
I bite my tongue. That's what happens.
Yeah, you bite
I'm
your
just
tongue.
I'm
You're like,
gnashing at the
I
jaws.
found
Just
it,
like,
and then you bite down. Yeah.
I taste blood
Bite your
and like
tongue.
in Morrow's just fucking lost.
It really
mind.
hurts. Your
I'm so
tongue's gonna be
drunk.
swollen.
No, I'm so drunk I don't feel it, and I'm convinced I've like torn it like into its flesh, and I'm like, yeah, because.
And then, but you realize you didn't bite into it at all. It's just your tongue. Lily, Morrow is
Yep.
being weird.
Morrow's gone rabid as far as I'm concerned at this
Yeah.
point.
Stop being immortal.
No, it's fine. I will. That's a hard pass. I'm
Mortality
gonna
via
cast-
rabies.
Immortality, rabies, same thing, right? Fine. I'm gonna cast Toll the Dead on this thing.
Excellent. It's got to make a saving throw.
Yes,
A
it needs
wisdom
to
or
make
constitution?
a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom.
Sure thing. Gotcha. It does a 19
God damn
save.
it. No!
Unfortunately.
That's fine. Damn it.
You bite your tongue, can you hellish
Fine.
rebuke yourself? Yes, Josh, you can.
I'm just curious. If I take damage from biting my own tongue, can I ever rebuke myself?
I wouldn't recommend it, but I will allow it.
I can.
Is there anything else you'd like to do, Lily?
I think I'll that's all I can do, so I'm a good.
Okay. Duncan, it's your turn.
I'm just. What the hell is Morrow doing? No idea.
He's lost
how
his mind.
But I will roll 2d20s to attack this creature twice. I'm on my back, so I can get up first of all, right? I can stand up.
Yeah, that's just half your movement, so it's not a big
Yeah,
deal.
I can stand up, and then first one is an at 20. So
Yeah. The second one's gonna
plus
miss,
5
but
to this. Yeah. So
So
16
16?
damage in total.
nice. That definitely makes up for the first miss. So awesome, or the second miss. Yeah.
Get him good there.
It's looking pretty rough. You see, like the star, kind of like the glitter, the light shining. You see light shining through it, and a couple of stab wounds. You see like glitter, kind of just, and it's like almost as if there's no gravity from its blood. It's just kind of drifting off into the room.
What the hell is that?
And it's
Disgusting.
its turn.
I think.
So
Gross.
let's see.
Why?
Let's see if it gets that special ability back.
Why though?
Oh, it doesn't.
Reaches.
So instead, it's just going to
Good.
use its multi-attack to get 2 of you.
Ew.
Morrow's kind of freaking him out a little bit. And,
He looks down and is like Morrow on his
What's this guy doing? He looks at you like you're a homeless man.
and so he's going to just try to give
It's
Morrow...
You've weirded out the ancient eldritch monster.
Yeah, the star spawned Hulk.
What's up with
And
this
so
guy?
it's going to make... it's both of its attacks against you. So... say... Loose... Green... Whoop... Oh, well that one misses.
It's too weirded out.
It's so weirded out.
It's like
Hold on, I think it actually missed both times. Let me check. My AC is 17.
So he's just like...
oh my
He's
god.
like doing the thing where he's just trying to brush you off, and it's not working.
I don't even get to hellish rebuke it because it didn't
That's, I
hit me.
know you don't. And it brings it back to your turn, Morrow. You feel like gentle brushes on your shoulder.
I'm
That's
gonna
about
try.
it.
I'm gonna try and bite it first. I choose to bite first.
Okay. Ask questions later.
Bite first. Ask questions later. I'm chewing through my tongue. What the fuck? I like the tip of my tongue just falls off, and I'm like, wow! And I would like to.
Oh my god. What is happening?
This time,
How did you wind up with my luck?
And does that?
you bite
hit?
yourself so hard you let go. You're just like, oh! And then the second one's for shocking grasp.
Yeah.
The shocking grasp will hit, but I need you, as you had to let go, to console your mouth for a second. I need you to roll a disadvantage to hit, because you're blind. And your mouth is...
I was like, why am I
fire.
at disadvantage? And I was like, oh, I'm blind, that's fine. I genuinely have no idea what I'm biting and grabbing and just fucking biting and grabbing. That is a natural one. I let go and I just like shocking grasp my face.
You do! But
And then when I
it
take
doesn't
damage
do
from it, I
damage.
hellish rebuke. And I just wipe it.
You don't
And
actually
no
take any damage from the shocking grasp, but you definitely are like, you're like, oh, and it just, you feel it, like the jolt, but that's all it is. It's just... God bless Josh.
Hello,
But it's
How does it
Lily.
feel, Josh?
No, God blesses me. God's abandoned me, mother. I'm so traumatized.
So Lily, you see Morrow bite his tongue a second time, and then shocking grasp his face and fall backwards. There's still this thing you guys are fighting. Yes, this is Chad's fault.
It's like we all stop to look at whatever the hell he's doing.
Yeah, the thing kind of got its head talk. It's like,
I did my job. My job is not a damage dealer at the moment. My job is to distract the fuck out of the enemy. And I did.
Yeah.
I tanked down.
Distracting me.
Yeah. Yeah. Lily's just gonna look at that for a solid minute and then shake her head and just like, nope, let's kill this thing. This feels more normal. I mean, not normal, but you know, I'm gonna try Toll the Dead again. So it needs to
Okay.
make a wisdom save.
sure. It has a
Sure.
crap wisdom, so it just keeps rolling really well.
Ah!
Missing 18 saves.
All right. I point at it ineffectually, apparently. That's what I do. That's my turn.
You like give it like the
You. Yeah, exactly.
Duncan. You see Lily's been scolding it for the past 2 rounds. Morrow's been biting its tongue for the past 2 rounds, and a shocking grasp to his face.
Flailing around.
What would you like to do against this creature?
God knows, I'll try and actually do something. Join it. So
Just hit it really hard.
It's 26.
Second one will hit, for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah. Okay. So that will be 17
Right.
points of damage.
Again, you cleave another wound into it. You see a little bit more light shine through and more star matter kind of just drift out from it into space.
Little
Not
help
really
here.
sure.
Anyone? Just me.
Right, I'm trying. My magic is sucking right now.
Now, Duncan, seeing as how you've now done the most damage to it, the distraction is off of it as it's bit its own tongue a couple times. He is going to, he's going to roll, see if he gets his thing back. He does not. So he's going to make 2 attacks against you. 2 slam attacks. Does an 18 hit ya?
Yes, it does.
I'm assuming a 24 will hit then as well. All right,
Yeah,
so
it
you're
does.
going to take, I'm just going to add it together.
Thanks for doing the math for me as I die.
Yeah. I'm going to take this much bludgeoning damage. And then, because it made... Oh, I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, so I am on like 1 HP.
Oh,
Okay.
Like
That's a 5.
Fortunately,
Oh.
you are stunned until the end of this creature's next turn, as part of this bludgeoning damage is transitioned into psychic damage, and you just the force of these blows against you has stunned you. Morrow, I think this is the 4th round, so you're okay now. You
I'm
can
no
see
longer blinded.
you're no longer blinded. You see all this going on in front of you. You see Duncan is like stunned. He's heavily wounded. Lily is shaking her finger at this thing.
Ineffectually.
I turn. I see Duncan. I see Lily. I see this thing, and Morrow distantly remembers there was a time when he'd be intimidated, but he just sort of. And I charge at this thing, and I'm just fucking super angry and raged. Yeah. So this is not at disadvantage, but still shit. A 13.
13 is not gonna hit with the
I'm
bite.
I'm a,
Unless that was your shocking grasp.
no,
Give me that bite.
I'll be completely honest. That was my shocking.
Give me that
so
bite.
My bite, however, is a 15.
15, however, is just a miss. So you're like gnawing at it, but you can't seem to find a point of purchase. Its starhide is too tough.
I get all up in its face, just snarling and
all up in
swiping.
its face.
Yeah.
He's a distraction again.
Jeez.
Lily,
Right.
what you gonna do?
I am gonna cast Witch Bolt on this thing. It does not need to make a save. I need to make an attack.
Okie dokie.
So. And if it doesn't work, I'm gonna action surge and try again.
18 will hit.
Okay, so it's gonna take 3d12 damage plus another
Nice.
d6 because hex. I hope this equation works.
Oh, nice!
Ow!
3 ones.
That's 3
God.
ones in there.
God bless.
God!
So you got a 9 in there.
Let's do the lowest damage possible, shall we?
Yeah.
Shoot for the
So-
stars.
I'd like to hit, but be as ineffective as possible. Ah.
I'd like to hit gently.
It's a little sort of.
Gently strike it with Witch Bolt.
A little electricity comes out and tickles it on the shoulder a little bit. Like
Think about that. Think about what you've done.
brushes that. Duncan's stunned. It is now the star spawned creature. It's gonna try to attack. Let's see if it gets his thing back. It does. So it's gonna attack all three y'all.
Bring it. Right, I'm closest to it. Does it attack me first?
Yeah.
Yes, that hits. Okay, I immediately Hellish Rebuke.
Okay, give me that Hellish Rebuke before you make the other 2 attacks, because that is your reaction.
That could make a huge bit of difference.
It could make a huge bit of difference right now.
So I believe it's Hellish Rebuke. What is...
It's at second level, naturally, with the innate teeth fling thing. So.
Okay.
So it's like 3 or 48? 3d10, that's what it was.
Nice.
Give me that, give me that. Ooh! And with a 20 on that Hellish Rebuke, how do you want to kill this thing?
So it just like, it swings at me, and I, like, as it swings at me, but it could potentially, you need to still roll damage. It could.
I do need to roll damage, yeah.
I have 8 hit points.
Well, there's a chance you might not go to the ground again. So, let's see. I know what dice for what. There we go. 13. No.
Yeah. It hits me, but as it hits me, I bite into it, and it just, like, I go down, like, still, like, death jaw on it, whilst just flailing and swiping around, and I just explode.
On top of you. But as it falls on top of you, it feels like a waterfall almost, because it just dissipates into star matter.
Not that I know, because I'm unconscious. Oh no, I'm not unconscious. Actually, I'm not. I'm just laying there like, fuck.
Can't move. You can, yeah. And that takes us out of initiative.
Morrow? What the hell was that?
I'm underneath a thing. Can they see me, or is it like, does it wash over?
Yeah, no, you're just covered in glitter.
Watery. Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
good.
Morrow, we can see you there. You're not
Lying
hiding.
still on the floor covered in glitter.
I can't actually move though.
That's not a problem.
My body doesn't work. I'm still conscious, but I'm like.
I think it's more than just your body that's not working, pal. Because what the hell was that whole thing back there? We just started biting your own tongue and screaming a lot. What was that? What was the froth about? Why were you so frothy?
Ziggy's gonna like walk over and he's gonna start like brushing the glitter off of you.
Ziggy, you got anything you can do to like? I don't know. Can you heal him or something?
Aro, I got this. You know that guy I was telling you about? The guy who made me all like sentient and stuff. Got me some powers. He's pretty cool.
Yes.
He's a star. He's like a star god. He's pretty nice. You can maybe ask him to be your new god.
The star gods.
New god sounds good, actually.
The star gods are the ones trying to wipe out the world.
Well,
hey,
I mean,
but at least they're trying to kill the goats.
Wait, hold on. Question: if he's trying to wipe out the world, that'd kill everything, right?
I mean, not everything. Just life as we know it. Like, and not like everything would be dead, as everything would be completely different.
Different, like that thing we just turned into.
Oh, kind of.
Star god.
All right.
Yo,
you call it Star God, and you hear
No.
before you, kind of forming out of some of the stars, a great, giant, shining badger. And when he what? You hear the voice of George Clooney.
Oh God. Of course.
Hey. So.
Hey.
I have a deal for you. I have a deal. I will be your cleric if you can promise me death. Okay? I want you to kill me faster than you killed the Batman franchise.
I could be your cleric, baby.
And then I will work with you. Do we have a deal?
George Clooney, I mean, the Badger, Star God, who sounds exactly like George Clooney.
Yep.
Says, unfortunately, I am not a death domain. I'm a star
But you
domain.
can
So,
kill me. You're a god. You're telling me as a god you are unable to kill me.
well, we don't really operate outside each other's
These
space.
bargain bin shit gods that are around. Who claims you guys are gods?
I mean,
you got a great voice. You sound like you're gonna age really well. But aside from
Yeah.
that, what is it you can?
I have a deep urge, like the froth that came out of my mouth. I feel like should go on an espresso. Like I just have a hankering for fine quality coffee.
well, you see, like the stars were really closely aligned with the badgers, and so I can give you all
Why?
sorts of.
What?
So, how?
Well, you see, the first constellation ever formed was that of a badger, and so it kind of become our mascot.
Sounds-
Say, I'm really into badgers.
That's
Really?
really fucking weird. I am super frightened to find out what the storm god is now.
That's a strange admission.
Okay. So, you're a badger.
Star god, very great interest in
Nope,
badgers. But
you
yeah,
are you are a badger. Your form is a badger.
yes, it's my preferred form.
And
Yes.
Can you not?
What if
Can you?
whatever-
Can you
whatever
not
gets
badger?
rocks off? Could you not badger?
I suppose. And you see the star form shift and change, and it changes into like a starry version of George Clooney, and instead he's got like a cloak made out of badger pelts, and like there's like a honey badger like latched on to his boot.
Okay,
Okay.
sure.
Huh.
Weird. Okay.
Reflex, but okay.
Can you do something?
There are
about
levels
this?
of symbolism here I just don't get.
Yeah, I don't want to get into it. Are all of your powers badger based though?
Not all of them, but I do really
Most of
like
them.
Sounds
Just most of them, like an 80% of your powers are just powers that badgers have.
What part of your powers are star related?
about
That'd
50%.
be good to find.
The other 50%'s badgers.
Like what? Other than
50-50
being very,
badger
very,
stuff.
very
I
sparkly.
mean,
There's one that
he
sparkles,
brings,
all the stars.
he
Light,
brings a serious amount of box
Heat.
office acclaim.
Yeah.
And
you get really
that kind of
famous.
stardom. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm already immortal.
Oh.
I think I've got that covered.
Oh,
I don't really feel like I need any help to be famous at this point. Kind of fucking immortal. Got that covered.
But that
Could you get me up?
Oh, I can get you up, but I can't kill you. That's Death's
No.
domain. Like, no one
Stop.
can
Can you
kill
talk to
him.
her at least? Because you camouflage. It seems like you're the guy that could.
No, you know what? I'll
like heal
I'll
him.
Reach out. Yeah, I'll heal you. And he'll touch you, and you'll get basically a heal spell because he is a deity. He can do that.
Okay.
And so 70 HP. I don't even think you have that much, but 70 HP.
30 HP.
Okay.
And I stand up and I'm like, oh god, hey, oh my neck. I really committed to that, and my neck is really sore now.
Ooh.
George, I mean,
Oh, no.
you seem like a guy who could talk someone into anything.
No,
You seem
I'll
like you're pretty good at
tell
this
you
sort
what.
of stuff.
You got some more trials to go through.
A magnanimous
Do that.
dispensation.
My life.
Oh,
My life.
Let's see.
What
Peter
now?
Vex-
I just see my name.
What's
I just see my name.
50 Foundation.
What?
Morrow's madness manifests into a new god and offers Morrow access to the madness domain in the Lovecraft handbook, which I'll send to you here, Lenny.
Yes.
Jesus.
How about I take one of these? I mean, honestly, if you're not gonna take Clooney and you're gonna go with some bad god or whatever, I will take the Cloons. Because that's a good deal.
You're gonna multi-class into cleric?
Gonna multi-class into Clooney. It's
We
different.
need
It's-
a cleric. We don't have one clearly. So.
Where's
Sure, I
the
could
insane
definitely-
domain? Insane in the domain.
Insane.
Insane,
Insane in the domain?
Insane.
Insane.
In the domain. I'm an insane immortal cleric. I'm okay with this. Yeah. If that, well,
This
which
is a
I will wait-
backstory being made.
This is a hell of a. Well, I was saying, like, it's ridiculous because I took a 7 in con because I imagine him as like cursed and sickly, and now he's also insane and unable to die. This is perfect. It's,
Cursed,
so
sickly, insane, and immortal.
yeah, I would 1000% take a god of insanity right now. Like, I'd be all in there. I'd rub my face in it. Like, I'd be all about it. Make me a insane domain cleric.
Sure. Yeah, the insanity has claimed your mind at this point. But George
Cool.
Clooney, he agrees to talk to death for you. Because he does, she's real nice from here up. And he
Were they dating
bestows-
Were they dating?
he won't admit or deny.
Past, because I mean, I'm also on the. I was gonna say hunt, but that sounds wrong. On the search, the quest of love. So
All right, well, I'll reach out to her, and he gives you a card, business card. It says George Clooney, Badgermancer, Star God,
Thanks, buddy.
and it's basically a picture of like George Clooney's name on this like Walk of Fame, like the star there, and but it's got like his contact information. He's like, you use this, we'll get you like some.
Are there any embarrassing like out of work professions on it at all? Like
Nope.
part time? Like oh damn.
It looks
Okay.
pretty newly like printed, like he just made it like out of Stardust right now. It's really sparkly too, very shiny.
I'm honored and surprised you're not having us like go through an agent or something to contact you. That's very
Well,
very generous.
this is kind of where I live half the time, so you just kind of like walked into my. That was my guard dog.
Why are you shacked up in the goat god's temple?
Well, you see, I'm kind of at war with storms, and well, they're kind of mediators.
So you've decided to move out, and like so they can't find you at home.
To a certain extent, yeah. Also, there's like the mediators, so we kind of have to go through them for the war. It's a lot of legal. There's a lot of legal. My agent is dealing with most of it, but I stay here because I got to be close at hand for stuff.
I suppose also avoid the public as paths
Yeah,
to deal with.
yeah. They get real touchy.
Lily's looking very concerned about that whole war with storms thing and looking very guilty. And desummons
Very-
her kind of stormy looking sword.
Is there actually there was some kind of, I don't know. You said something about Cthulhu or something like that. That there was a thing.
Yeah. I'm gonna send you this thing. This thing, Josh. You're gonna love it.
This thing. I already do. I'm already all about it. It's my life now.
So
This is who I am now.
This is who I am.
yeah,
This
you
is
can
me
look this
now.
over. But he says, yeah. So I'm gonna go talk to Death. Let you know that's how that goes. You'll probably find out in a room or two. It's gonna take some time to talk to her. She's real touchy sometimes, but yeah. Congratulations, you beat my guard dog. You're completed trial. It's trial.
Guard dog.
So,
That thing was
and he
a
points
dog?
to the Well, guard dog's more of like it's actually like a star spawn Hulk. It's not really.
What does that even mean?
It's like there's like this comic. It's like about super people. One of them's like named the Hulk, but this one's like a star spawn version of that. I thought it'd be cool. Real muscles,
Okay.
hits hard, smashes things.
Okay.
That's cool. Did you also make the weird 8-legged creature thing that attacked us the other day?
Yeah. I get bored sometimes when I run out of badgers. So, but I'm gonna go.
Really?
So later.
How fast do you go through battles?
What kind of BPM have you got there?
I declined for a minute.
He declined to answer how many badgers he goes through in any period of time, and he kind of just fades out. The door to the next room opens up, however, and you are free to go on to the next trial.
I would like to
After
summon.
you, Morrow.
Hold on. I just need to check because I've just gone completely insane quietly while you guys have been talking. Can I test like
Wasn't
any of my
quiet, you were
powers?
frothing at the mouth just a moment ago.
In my mind, I'm pretty convinced that
These guys have no
Thought it was
idea that
quiet.
I've gone fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Nobody
Okay.
knows.
Nobody knows. I've lost that. Don't have that. That's no longer useful. I'll do that. Fucking great. This is all wonderful. Loving this. Can I try and perform some kind of? Can I use some kind of magic to see if I can now do stuff as I've completely lost my mind and now pray to a god that I may or may not have just made up in my head? It's like, fuck you. Anyone can. I think that's what finally breaks me, is the fact that all these people are just claiming they're gods, and I'm like, fuck you. I'm a god. I give myself power, and through my own insanity somehow.
Yeah, Morrow's brain has fractured at this point, and he is gone officially mad. And in his madness, has begun to worship the madness, and thus is now of the madness domain.
Okay. In which case,
That's how that works.
Yeah, because that's how that
Fucking
works.
crazy.
If you believe hard enough.
Yeah.
If
You have a mosaic complex, you too. You get seriously fucked up.
I say, right, that's it. I am now. If everyone's going to be a god, I'm going to be a god as well.
Okay, buddy.
And you see his eye like is twitching as you say that.
Would you say that is normal? I say as I grip my
Raise the glaive. Is that normal?
I look at Duncan and I would like to say, I just look at Duncan and I say, what even is normal anymore, Duncan? Do you know? And can Duncan make me a charisma save as I give him madness? Because I can now divine. I can literally make you insane now. I'm just like, join me, Duncan. Join me.
I rolled a 10.
Yes.
Oh no.
My eye starts to twitch too. Oh,
I'm just like, we're in this together, Duncan.
what you mean?
Whatever.
Alright, come on.
Yeah.
Come on.
Okay.
Let's go.
What even is Duncan?
That way. All right. This is what we're doing then. Lily's just gonna walk on through.
Okay. You walk
Okay.
through the next room, the room into the next trial. You see the door number above it is number 4, and it kind of lights up as you pass through it. This room, you feel the breeze, you feel a wind. You see clouds above you. You feel like a light mist. The clouds are swirling, they're dark. You see lightning jumping from cloud to cloud. You would guess this is like a storm room if the last room was a star room. Nice. And it's
nice.
you feel a nice connection here, Lily.
Yep. I'm just gonna keep walking if nothing stops me.
All right, you start to walk through, and as you're walking along, you see a creature in front of you. Appears to just be chilling out, not really doing a whole lot. Kind of like that other one before you attacked it, but you couldn't really see it because stars are messy, and tricksy and invisible. You innately know, Lily, due to your packed connections, that this is a creature of the storm.
Cool.
It is made out of, it's got kind of like cloud-like body that kind of flashes occasionally, and its form is, and it's got rain, like it doesn't have from its torso it doesn't have legs, it's just rain, as if it's like a rain cloud that floats around, but its form appears to be mostly cloud-like, and it's holding like a sword made out of lightning.
Okay. Just
It doesn't seem to have noticed you guys walk in.
Yes.
Just chilling.
Kind of wave and
It's like the other things, because I just remembered that I'm on 1 hit point.
It's fine.
Totally goes down. Jumps on big for the
You'll
danger.
be all right. You'll be all
Thank
right. Storms like me, mostly. So let's just keep walking.
Is it because George likes you? Like, badgery kind of way?
No. No,
Has
because
he been consistently asking about
honestly,
you?
I'm
Has
surprised.
he been badgering
I'm
you?
surprised. No, honestly, I'm surprised he didn't try to kill me. Because storms is kind of my thing. This room's nice. Let's just walk. Let's just go.
Okay.
So as you're
Yeah, I'll
walking
be-
along,
I'll be right behind you. And I like,
Yeah.
I'm right behind her, like,
like a little uncomfortably close. Yeah.
Like right behind me. Oh god.
I'm here. I'm right behind you.
Just kind of pat him on the head. Keep
As you're
walking.
walking by, you see the door in front of you is closed, the door leading to room number 5. And you see as you kind of like approach it, a little doo-doo-doo-doo, like a little tone goes off, and you see the storm elemental. It's hard to say what this thing is, but you know it's a creature. The storm turns
Sure.
towards you, and it's like, "Hi, you guys trying to go through the temple?"
Yeah, is that all right? We
Yeah,
didn't want to
totally.
bother you.
Probably
Yeah,
sound
you
like
see,
it's-
there's a bunch of trials, and you have to defeat a creature of stars and a creature of storms. But I kind
That's
of
what
want
this
to
whole thing's
win.
been about.
Yeah, originally.
All right.
So you're supposed to kind of fight me, but I kind of want you guys. You guys don't look like all that great. Not gonna lie, he looks pretty near death, and I don't want to know what's happened to him.
He's
So instead of having a full out battle, I feel like maybe we could do something else. Something a little different.
sure.
Yeah,
What are you
definitely.
up for?
I mean, I'm about to die, so.
I could do without not doing a fight, honestly.
Yeah, cool. All right. So how about we do like a riddle battle? Is that cool?
Oh, God. Yeah, okay.
Sure. 2 insane people and 1 dumbass. This will be fine.
Okay.
Insane.
Here we go.
I'm not insane. Oh, shit.
Insane in the membrane. Insane in the brain.
All right, let's just get this over with. Here you go.
Yeah, that sounds great.
What kind of a storm is always in a rush?
Fast one.
Is that your final answer? I'll give you guys like another minute to think about it.
Yeah, cool, thanks.
Hold on.
Hi, hello. I'm Jess, and I am horrible at riddles.
It's at the point with riddles in games where I just don't try because I know that I cannot conceive of the answer that is.
Yeah,
that is behind the
I'll
riddle,
give you a hint. It's
Oh,
me.
no.
It involves maybe a pun.
Okay.
Oh.
I would like.
Yeah,
I am-
someone in chat was very helpful.
I am. I haven't yet.
Damn it, Elliot!
I haven't got chat open at the moment because I'm mad at chat because they've made me lose my mind. Can I use a new thing though? I have an ability now because of them called Lunatic Insight, where I roll a
Yeah.
d20 and if it's even, I get expertise, and if it's odd, I have my brain just dribbles out of my
An
nose.
existential
Yeah.
crisis.
So that's okay. I lose my proficiency because I'm insane now. And I just
Forever? Do you just fucking lose it? That's just gone.
You're just proficient in nothing.
I don't
It's
fucking know.
fucked.
Yeah. I
Okay.
I say what was the question? The riddle again?
What kind of a storm is always in a rush? And with your lunatic insight, the world of wonderful puns opens up before you. Words.
Like in the background here, Lily is really racking her brain before trying to say anything. So
You're like, Well, let's see what kind of storms are there. Like tornadoes, hurricanes, hurricanes.
Harry Kane.
Michael
Hey.
Caine. Michael Caine.
Michael Kane. Oh my god. Genius.
What is this?
It was only 15 passed away.
Hurry,
It was only
Caine.
15.
And I reached for the wrong bit, and I'm like, Caine, walking Caine, running Caine.
What?
You're real close.
A running cane's not a storm. It's a hurricane. You idiot.
You got it. Is that your final answer? Because that's like you got it.
What? Oh, is that? Oh, that's. Yeah, that's
Hurricane.
totally the answer. Yes.
Sweet.
Hurry.
Congratulations.
God.
You've totally defeated like the trial of storms. Good job, guys. I'm real proud of you, especially
Aw.
you, Lily. Great job.
Oh,
Tomorrow,
you know, always looking out.
hey, you're gonna need some help. And she kind of pats you on the shoulder. And you can now, as an ability, since you have kind of agreed to assist the storms previously, you now have the ability to, in addition to casting Shock and Grasp, you can cast Thunder Wave or Call Lightning as well.
Okay,
As a part of like spells you can just do.
okay.
All right,
Hey,
cool. You guys
Can we
did a great job.
take
Yeah.
like a breather for a minute? I'm feeling a little
Sure.
out
Like it's like just a light
Feeling
drizzle
great.
right now. It's just misting
Yeah,
right
just
now.
like
Just
a
make sure
short
it stays there.
short rest.
Sure.
Just a short
No
breather.
problem. I'm cool
Cool.
with it. We're in the eye of the
Awesome.
hurricane
You are
right
the-
now, so
Oh, you are the best.
yeah.
'Cause
I
I'm
know.
definitely out of spell slots. There we go. I'm good.
Yeah, you guys can take a short rest here, in the eye of the storm, as she calls it. And the light over door number 5, bing, has turned on, so you guys can go through whatever you like, but you're more than welcome to take a short rest here. Roll hit dice, whatever you'd like to do, which Duncan should probably do. And your madness wears off after a minute, Duncan, so you're kind of, you come back to yourself.
What the hell happened to me?
Not if
Like I was
cast
really
it
inappropriate for
again.
about a minute.
I would like to, whilst this is going on, I'd like to throw riddles back at the
Sure.
I say, okay, I have a question for you. What has 4 fingers and a thumb, but is not alive?
What is 4 fingers and a thumb? A zombie? With it, like its hands still intact? Or a skeleton?
Yes, all of those things.
Yeah.
You are wrong and right at the same time.
Cool. Excellent.
Don't mind him. He's going through a phase.
Yeah, he seems
He's
to
I'm
be
going
like,
for a maze, actually. I went for a maze.
Oh,
You just do
sorry, my bad. He also thinks he's a god. It's really interesting to watch. The
yeah,
mental
I can. I
attention.
bet it just happens.
Interesting song to put it.
Can I try casting a healing spell?
Yeah,
Can I try and heal Duncan?
you can most certainly try to heal Duncan.
I
What
go
level
to-
level cure wounds do you use?
Blah, blah, blah. I don't know. What do I even have left? I actually haven't used that many spells. It's almost as if all of my spells are
You
taken
haven't been
from
able
me.
to cast them.
It's so weird.
Yeah, actually no, we're taking a short rest. Yeah, I just
Yeah.
repeatedly proclaim that I am a god.
Makes sense.
We repeatedly humor him.
Okay, that's I guess we take a short rest. I don't get anything back.
Go ahead a
after
bit.
the rest of that.
All right. So yeah, what level cure wounds do you cast on two?
No, if he's taking
Okay.
taking a short rest, I'll wait until he's taking
Yeah.
it, and if he needs any healing, I'll heal him afterwards.
Cool. All right. Do you need any healing afterwards, Duncan? So you rolled up some hit
No,
dice.
I'm actually.
Okay.
Well, I've got like 6 healing needed, but it's probably not even necessary.
Okay. Cool. All right, so you guys get a short rest in the eye of the storm. So other than that, it's nice here. Light breeze, a little damp, but nothing that can't be dealt with. And do you guys head on to the 5th trial?
Might as well.
Only way it's forwards now,
Yes.
right? If we
Yep.
pass the riddles, I think we have maybe.
Yeah, you did. You're good. You got it. It's a hurricane.
Great.
Yeah,
Okay.
cool. See you guys later, hopefully. Depending on what you do with the
Oh,
relic.
oh, before you go, what's your name?
Yeah. Oh, my name's Stormy Weather.
Of course it is.
Wow.
Thank you,
is
Stormy,
Stormy
for
Weather.
going easy on us, giving us that little
Sorry
that I
challenge.
was-
That was nice.
You guys are
I was
cool.
insane before.
Oh,
So what are
no,
you? So is your boyfriend around here or something?
Oh no, I'm single.
Duncan,
I
are
like
you
it.
hitting on a storm elemental?
Why not?
Hold on.
Elbow.
No. Wait.
Oh, for pity's sake.
Scrolls through spell list. How can I wingman?
How can I win, man? So yeah,
Although in all
like,
fairness,
You know-
Stormy, he's not bad.
he's
all right.
He seems
A
alright.
little bit
Like
insane.
He
as
hits
long
things
as
real
the
hard.
storms win, I pass through all the time, so we can probably hook up.
Great.
touch
And that's
No, damn it. Apparently, to cast ceremony and marry you both, you have to both be willing. The fuck?
ridiculous.
Absurd.
Well, that sounds great, and that's really completed the only thing that I came here to do.
Yeah.
So, fantastic. Now I have a reason not to die.
Great.
Cool.
Well, now that you've found your reason to live,
You are my reason to live.
Strong,
Hey.
strong
Going on strong right now.
Alright, cool. Whatever. It's all good.
Alright.
Do you guys go on to the next room? All right. Go into the next room. And it's actually a hallway. You guys keep going. You kind of spiraled down a bit and then explored this level area. Now you feel like you're going down again. Down another kind of gradually sloping tunnel. And eventually you find your way, and it gets hotter the lower you go. It keeps getting warmer and warmer. And then you see ahead of you the hallway. The floor is lava, and there appears to be hot oil and pitch dripping from the ceiling. There appears to be certain stones floating in the lava. Some are shaped like furniture. Some are just regular stones. It appears to be the least eroded away by this oil and pitch and lava in this hallway, but this appears to be, and you see emblazoned in kind of glowy magma is a 6 at the end of this hallway. So you guess this is the 5th trial.
All right, we can do this.
the floor
We've
is
done all the
lava.
others. We've nailed them.
Yes, we have.
I'm gonna cast spider climb on myself.
All right. Cat spider climb on yourself.
Because the floor is lava. So
The floor is lava, and the ceiling is dripping oil and pitch. Give me perception checks, actually, everyone.
okay. That is a thing
Yeah.
that I
Dirty 20.
ostensibly am
Dirty
okay at,
20.
but the rolls tell me otherwise.
11. All right. And Morrow, are you just not even paying attention? Because that's a legitimate
will-
question for Morrow right now.
I will.
Is he perceiving in his own mind?
I roll. That's holy shit. That's a plus 16. No, that's a
Excellent.
plus. It's an 8 plus 16, whatever that is, because of how my new insanity thing seems to work.
8
If
plus
it's
6. Sure.
if it's an odd, I have expertise. If it's If I roll an odd number, I have expertise. If I roll if I roll an even number, I have expertise. If I roll an odd number, I have no proficiency.
So your proficiency bonus. What's your wisdom bonus? +4? +5.
Yes, +4.
+4. Okay, so this would be a +12.
+5. Sorry.
Okay, so this would be a plus an additional. So it'll play with +11. So you see, Morrow and Duncan, you guys notice there appears to be a small hole in one of the walls, and Goat Prince that walk through this area to the door.
No, he burrowed in.
Oh my god, no.
They're inside
What?
the walls.
What? What? What is? Ooh.
Look over there.
When he points it out, really you can
Goat-sized
see
hole.
it with Goat Prince leading up to the door.
Are you?
Oh,
You've got to be
cool. Looks
kidding me.
maybe Duke made it in.
Okay.
We told him. Oh my god. We let him right here.
Okay.
Let him right to us.
Maybe he dropped into the lava.
I don't know. He couldn't die, remember? Even if he did, he's probably just a magma goat.
Well, why not? Anyway. Can I look and see, like, is there something on the other side of the room that would, like, de-lavify this place?
On the other side of the room, give me an investigation.
Is there a lava
check.
hinge?
A lava hinge.
Is there a lava switch like in many trapped rooms?
Press here to turn off lava. This is an ultimately designed flaw of most lava.
I just turned
Is the lever.
I turn the thermostat down and it just cools into rock.
It just-
It just
There's the AC kicking back in.
Yeah, just turn the AC on. It'll be fine.
21. You don't see an off switch for the lava. However, you do see a maintenance panel that says oil and pitch. You're not sure what's
It's got,
inside
like,
of
the
it, but it doesn't appear to
certificate.
be. Yeah, and it's got like a stamp that says last checked. Apparently it was last checked 2 weeks ago.
Okay. Well, at least they're good on upkeep around here. I'm sure OSHA would be proud.
Goatcha.
Gotcha.
Is that a maintenance panel?
Yeah, you see it on
hold
the
on,
other
I'll be
side
right
of the
back.
room. Yeah.
Yeah, she's just gonna like, spider walk along the wall.
Spider rock. Okay.
To get over
It's here on the wall.
there.
You don't have to jump between the lava. However, there is still pitch and oil, hot oil falling from the ceiling, kind of dripping down. So I am going to need you to make me like a dexterity saving throw or an acrobatics check to see if you can dodge it as you're kind of crawling along the wall.
I'm gonna make an acrobatics check because I'm
Sure
better at
thing.
that.
Except the
And with
dice
the
don't think I
13,
am.
you're able to dodge most of it. However, the main threat here is the lava. And so the oil and pitch being a secondary threat, you're able to dodge most of it. You're only going to take 2 points of fire damage as
Do I kind of just
like, you
slide
get
a
some,
little
like,
bit closer
splatter.
trying to dodge?
yeah, you get like it basically like it hits the stone next to you and it splatters. You mostly just get some splatter damage, but you're able to make it to the other side of the room. It's about 100 feet of lava. And you're able to get to the access panel.
All right, I'm gonna pry it open.
Just do like a little twist. It opens up.
Nice.
You see
All
there
right, what's
is
in
like
here?
a little valve. You can twist it.
Okay. Yeah, we'll try that and see what happens.
All right. Which direction do you twist it? Left or right?
I'm
Just pull it
gonna
out
roll a
the
d20. Someone call left or right for high or low. Let's see what
That.
happens.
right.
Right. For,
Always
The
go
right
right.
answer. So it's the
Except
right
for-
answer.
Right. All right,
Right.
let's go right.
Right.
All right. You're gonna turn it towards
right.
the right. So
The
you turn
right.
it towards the right, and it takes it's actually a decent like handle. It's like takes you a bit to turn it. The valve, and as you turn it towards the right, it seems to kind of slow down a bit, and you see that there's a little lever underneath it as well. You
Okay.
can flick that. It's currently in the middle. Do you flick it up or down?
Oh, so okay.
There's a valve and the lever, and the lever was in the middle, and the valve is in the middle. Turned it valve to the right,
Let's go.
and okay,
Down.
go down. All right, you flick it down, and you see the dripping kind of just stop. You see like the oil slowed down a whole lot when you turn the valve, and the pitch kind of just coagulates at the top when you flick the lever down. You think you've disarmed the ceiling, the drippy, gross trap, but there's still a bunch of lava.
Well, took care of the ceiling problem.
Okay, well maybe there's another maintenance pan around here full of lava as well.
There's some rocks that we can climb across, like...
Yeah,
in
there's like
some-
rocks spaced out. You think you could jump from rock to rock? So
I
like a
cast
couple of them
guide-
are like unique shapes. Looks almost like a petrified couch, like a coffee table.
I cast
Someone's
guidance
living room.
on myself. I'd like to cast guidance on myself.
Okay. Ziggy just nimbly jumps across, as he is a goat. And goats are excellent jumpers and climbers. He doesn't even have to make a check.
Oh, see if you had those goat powers.
Mistake. Big mistake.
Mistakes were made.
Huge.
If only.
I just say, I say to Duncan, I don't know what you're going to do, but I'm a god, so I can do whatever the fuck I want. And I cast guidance on myself, genuinely
That's probably
believing
not
that.
true.
And I'm just gonna run like a lunatic across these.
Okay.
These
Give
things.
me. You're gonna just run like a lunatic. All right.
Yeah.
Give me either a
I will
dexterity
go.
saving throw or an acrobatics check, or even athletics if you're gonna try to like just blunt force your way through it.
I will
I'll allow
give you
either of the three.
acrobatics.
Okay.
Acrobatics.
All right. You're gonna have to make
plus
3
a
checks to get
D4.
across because it's about 100 feet.
So that's a 13 for my first roll.
Okay.
Can I cast guidance on myself again?
Yeah,
Can I just
because
be
you're like there's
super
like
cheap
there's
and just- yeah.
yeah you can definitely do that because there's like you can stop on like the stone couch, then you can jump around some more and get to the stone coffee table.
Okay. Oh, it's actual furniture. I'm so happy.
Yeah, but it's
I'm so happy.
petrified. It's like stone couch and a stone coffee table. So
I'm improving as I get more and more confident
16,
in my godly ways.
yeah.
And then it all goes to
oh,
shit.
the last one
Oh,
being an
makes me another
11.
10.
The DC is 12. For the lava. So unfortunately, You're gonna take- you're gonna take 10 points of fire damage as you fall into like your foot sticks in lava, but you're a tiefling, so you half that.
Yes.
So you take
Oh,
5
happy.
points of fire damage, as that is you're
just a
you're
little
like you
setback.
get a little too confident and you step in the lava on like the last step
I
out.
look down, I'm like, I call over to Duncan, I'm like, hey Duncan, my foot is on fire!
Yeah, buddy, that's okay.
Oh.
You're doing good.
um,
Trying so
Duncan,
hard.
before you walk across this lava pit,
I haven't yet
you roll me a
decided I might do it.
D100, please.
Okay.
Oh no.
D100.
Yep, just
That is an 86.
86. Okay. All right. How do you go about crossing this lava pit?
I will. I will jump. And I'm
jump.
not singing.
Okay.
While I try and make my ascent.
Okay. Give me either a dexterity saving throw, acrobatics, or athletics.
16.
16? Yep. You get to the first third. Didn't step in the lava.
Okay, that's going well. So I have to I have to make 3
Yep.
rolls, right?
2 more. 2 more. Yep.
Oh, yikes.
It's a 100-foot stretch, basically.
15.
15. Going strong.
Oh, there it
Ooh,
is.
and with a 5. that is
last one's a
under
zero.
10. You
Nice.
That's more than 5. You failed the saving throw by more than 5, so you take double
That is-
the damage.
Yikes.
So we gotta do we'll do just 2 bouts of these. So 20 points of fire damage. as you sink real good into the lava. Like you like went for the last jump, and instead of just one foot going in, like you both feet got in. You're like, yeah, it's real hot. Whenever you come out,
I come out like Anakin. I hate you.
Can I? You were the sane one. You were supposed to bring sense and plot to the stream, not leave it in confusion and goats.
My body, it all hurts.
The goats have led you astray. In my eyes, the badgers have left you astray. That's what
Can I just cast like frostbite on Duncan to cool off the lava?
It definitely solidifies the lava into like magma around, like instead of like being like lava and on fire, it's just like it just cools to like rocks around his feet. Because it's basically liquid rock. So.
Okay. Yeah. Cool.
That's nice.
I just pat Duncan on the shoulder and I'm like, see, nothing to worry about. You've been grievously wounded, and I'll give him a healing thing.
Okay.
Cure wounds. I'll give him a 3rd level cure wound, so that's 1.
Okay. 3rd level cure wounds, you say?
That plus 14 plus 5.
All right, and please roll me a D100, Morrow.
It's not worrying.
Sweet.
That's not mysterious and concerning by any means.
It's fine.
Everything is fine. 54. Pretty
Excellent.
average. Excellent.
Pretty average indeed. Okay. So with a 3rd level casting, and you're kind of insane right now. You're gonna gain a long-term madness.
Fantastic.
Your long-term madness is going to last for the next, it's 1d10 times 10 hours, so the next 80 hours, so like 3 days basically.
Can I just have it permanently?
Next 3 days.
Can I voluntarily just make it a permanent thing, please?
Sure.
I've only gonna live for 3 days. It's the rest of time, so.
You become attached to a lucky charm, such as a person or object, and you have disadvantage on attack rolls, ability checks, and saving throws while more than 30 feet from it.
It's Duncan.
It's
Duncan.
It's Duncan. Okay.
It's Duncan because we have a suicide pact together.
You do. You do.
Oh my god.
As long as Duncan doesn't die, I can't die. We agreed.
Oh, right. That's how that works. Yep. Yes.
That's why I haven't died
getting
yet.
his date with you.
You haven't died. Join
Honestly,
me.
not the strangest thing. That's not the worst logic.
Good luck getting a date with that wingman always on your shoulder now.
That's true. Kidding me? He's the best wingman I've ever had. We're in this together.
We are
For the
in
bitter end. Very bitter end.
Your boots are real heavy. They're encased in rocks, so you think you can never stub your toe, as long as you're wearing these boots.
Good.
So,
Excellent.
advantages to.
Do you reckon the tieflings ever hellish rebuked a table because they stubbed their toe and they were just like, fuck! I'd do that.
Probably.
That seems like a problem they might have.
Yeah, I feel like day-to-day downtime adventuring, that's the kind of shit tieflings have to deal with.
What have you?
I would.
Oh
Alright.
my god! Yes. Okay.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm just realizing. Yeah.
All right, you realize a way. So, you guys are at the door that says number 6 above it, and glowing, happy little lava lights.
Onward.
Nice lights. Now let's go inside. This looks welcoming.
All right, stone doors grind open,
Dramatic.
and it's the last trial. You guys see a chasm before you. It's like you got in, there's a room, the door's closed behind you, and there's a chasm in front of you. This chasm, there's like a 10-foot ledge. This chasm is about You can't see the bottom, for one.
Cool.
Secondly, it appears to be about 300 feet across.
Excellent.
And you see, across the way there is a door, like a doorway. And
Well, that's
give me perception
really far
checks.
away.
Say 15 from the dunk boy.
That's a
That's
13.
a 13.
All right. All three of you notice, kind of in the ground. It's real dusty in here. Like no one's been in here in a long time. You see, first of all, you see little goat prints. Second of all, and they stop at the edge. Like you don't know what happened. And then second of all, you see an inscription carved into the ground. It says, "Just believe."
Wait a minute. Innocent man deals.
Maybe there's a bridge that's invisible.
It says just to believe. So maybe if you just like go for it, you know?
Start walking.
I mean,
go
there's a
over
man
the
here
edge.
who can't die.
I go over the edge and I look over the edge.
Yeah, you can't see the bottom.
Just believe. I turn
Losing
and I look
yourself,
at them.
Morrow.
I turn and I look at them both and I'm like, I believe. I believe. And I turn and
Yes.
let's see. Is there literally
Skip
anything I
across
can
the
do?
chasm?
My plan is to. Oh, I kind of feel like this is that Batman joke. The Joker tells Batman that makes him laugh with the torchlight. I kind of want to shine a torch and just run across the torch. I will. Nope, I have absolutely nothing to help me whatsoever. So I will just try and skip across the nothingness, believing.
The nothingness?
Yeah, I just
What is Morrow believing in?
that he is a god now.
Morrow's believing that he is a god now.
I mean,
Excellent.
I think I am. I don't know. Like, I can't read the chat when it comes up on the screen, and and something along the lines of my own insanity gives me clerical powers or something like that. And I'm immortal, so I believe
You
I'm
have the
a god.
insanity domain, and death has forsaken you. It's not a stretch.
No, indeed.
So, however,
Not as much of a stretch as this chasm.
as you walk out and you jump out, how do you go about this?
I just sort of like, I believe, and I turn, and I just very confidently step out into nothingness.
All right,
Like this, it's not like a skip or a jump. I just
just walk. Okay. Yeah, sure. You step out, and you see Morrow just step off and just start falling.
yeah.
Well,
I prepare to hellish rebuke the ground as I hit it. Fuck you. I will have the last laugh.
how like wide is this room? Like, are there walls, or is it like
there's
void
walls
all
on
around?
this side, but you can't see like you're standing on like basically a balcony essentially. It's like a 10-foot
Okay.
ledge.
All right. Well, I still have spider climb, so I'm just gonna walk down.
You're gonna
I'm gonna
walk
wait to
down.
see what
I'm gonna
happens.
just walk down the cliff.
All right, are
Wait to see what
you?
happens tomorrow?
Are you?
On the way down, all I say is fascinating. Just before I.
You're still falling. You're still falling, Morrow.
Okay.
Lily. Does Lily believe in anything? Is she believing in anything as she steps into this chasm?
Cats.
The implied answer may be different.
She believes in cats, I guess. She
believe in
believes
people.
that.
I believe that Morrow believes he's a god. Huh?
Yes, I do believe that Morrow thinks he's a god, or whatever that's worth. She believes her spell is still active.
Okay.
for
Okay.
Now.
All right. So you just start walking down the cliff face. It's almost as if there's a little resistance, but you're able to walk down. It's like walking through Jello.
Yeah. Is there any sign of Morrow hitting the bottom?
You don't see the bottom.
Okay. All right.
Did she see me, or have I vanished?
I'll wait for you guys
You've
up
already
here.
vanished.
Yeah. I'm really
There doesn't
picking
appear
up
to be a
speed.
bottom to this pit.
I used
Okay, keep
thaumaturgy.
posted.
I used thaumaturgy to shout up. This is a long way down.
You guys hear? This is a long way down.
But it sounds completely calm. Like, I'm not worried at all.
Yeah, it's just very quiet, very faint.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna jump off the wall.
You jump off the wall. You jump off the wall, and you're standing, but you're slowly sinking.
Okay.
Run, you fool.
Duncan. Oi, Duncan. Why
Yeah,
don't you just jump? I'm not falling.
because I do not want to die.
Why
I'm not
don't you
falling.
just jump? Because that's stupid. Like, there's nothing
Because you
there.
don't jump down hole. Can't see the bottom.
Listen, I am clearly
As you-
still the sanest one here, and I don't seem to be dead yet.
You say you don't want to die, and you feel a hand on your shoulder.
Oh, fuck.
Oh no. Death, is that you?
Yeah, you look
My
over.
old friend.
If you look over your shoulder. You see Death. Her hair looks real
Oh.
nice. It's
Oh,
like-
hey, you done your hair. That's looks great.
She was washing her hair.
Yeah.
Conditioning.
Were you literally washing it? Oh, okay.
Wasn't even a hard pass. It was actual legit.
That's fair.
She's worth
She
it.
was getting dolled up.
Yeah, she has a little makeup on. Her lipstick shade is particularly excellent. Lily,
Hey,
if you
how's it-
look up and behind you, you recognize this lipstick shade. It's called Blood of Your Enemies. Blood of My Enemies. Nice touch. Yeah,
I want that.
that perfect shade of red. Yeah, it's real exclusive. You gotta murder a bunch of people to get it. Yeah. She's like, I can't remember how Death sounded. I think she just sounded kind of slightly like this. Yes, there we go. I've got Death. Yeah. Hello, Duncan.
Oh, Death.
Hey, how's it going?
Oh, it's going all right. See, you've made a good way down through these trials. Not many pass them all successfully.
So far, I mean, largely due to random events and the fact that tomorrow can't die. Because you forsook him or...
Yeah,
I don't know.
just wasn't working between us anymore.
You now convince her to take me back just before I hit the ground. I'm gonna be so fucking happy. And
Because
angry at the
he
same
was
time.
he was real beat up about the whole
Well,
thing.
just wasn't working out between us anymore. So,
Fair, I guess.
yeah, you were much more smooth when we talked, so.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like scratch my back of my head, like thinking back to the torment, and then I go.
So,
so,
You're done. yeah. With whatever this world saving stuff is, I guess. You wanna get dinner? Because I'm free for now.
yes,
You're just gonna leave.
yes, that would be great.
All right, you just gotta like finish this trial, but I can help you out with this last step.
Really? Because that would be great, actually.
Yeah,
Because I
yeah,
don't know
you're
how
just-
to.
Just she just offers you her arm, basically.
Oh yeah, I take it.
Yeah, she's just I'll walk you across.
Thanks.
And you feel what is Duncan feeling as he's arm in arm with death, stepping out across this chasm?
And a little bit guilty.
Does Duncan
But good,
believe in
I mean-
anything? But good.
I mean, he believes that she is deaf, I guess. So he believes in
All right.
death.
He strongly believes in death. All right, so as you step across, you feel like firm, hard ground beneath your feet as you're walking across.
Wow. You're good.
Yeah, I know. Thanks. You want to find out how good later?
Wow.
Yeah.
That is very forward. But sure. Yeah,
People live such short lives.
That's true. That is true. I could die any minute.
You really could. Well, not any minute, but like I don't see it happening soon.
I mean,
Like, real soon.
like, right. Obviously, it lasts longer than a minute. But that's. How do we get onto that? More like 2 or 3. So, but dinner sounds good.
All right.
Dinner sounds great.
Cool. And she walks you across this chasm. It takes a while because it's about a 300-foot chasm. So you guys have like small talk. Lily, are you walking forward at all? Or are you just kind of still sinking slowly?
Yeah, she's gonna try to like make her way across to the other side.
It's like walking through Jello, and if you try to gain elevation, it's like even harder. It's a thigh workout for sure. It's like one on the
Cool.
stair trainer.
a little exercise.
like-
a little exercise never hurt.
Yeah. So, but you were able to slowly make your way up. Mara, you're still falling. You see,
Maybe I'll starve to
Ziggy.
death.
it's the only one left on this side, on the other side. So you guys make your way across, and you see him. He walks halfway across. He just like, and you guys see little flashes of light as his hooves like walk across, and then halfway down, he looks down.
No.
He sighs,
No.
and you see him fall.
No.
No, Ziggy.
The Gandalf death music plays.
And Ziggy quickly falls out of sight. Lily and Duncan, you guys are across to the other side, and as you guys make it to the door that's labeled, it's not really labeled, it just has a light and it lights up. Bing! Some confetti falls from the ceiling on top of you guys.
Oh,
Little
hey,
hatch opens.
we did it.
Oh.
Bing!
So we gotta climb up there, I guess.
And the door opens in
Yes.
front of you.
Oh. Yeah.
Oh.
Well, I guess Mara's
Or
dead.
that. Well, I guess he didn't believe hard enough.
Maybe I saw Ziggy fall down there. It's kind of like a suicide thing there, I think.
Well,
Well, they're not dead,
He's in
so
Oh, they're not. Oh,
oh.
oh yeah.
No,
right.
I would
Lily,
know.
this is death, kind of a thing.
Hello.
Pleased to meet you, mostly. I mean, I don't want to make this a permanent arrangement, if you get what I'm saying.
Lindy.
Yes, yes, Josh.
How many people in chat need to pray to me before I'm a recognized religion and therefore a god? Actually, I'm looking this up because there's a minimum requirement of how many people have to worship
Yep.
you before you are technically a religion. I'm going to find this out.
Yep.
One sec.
All right, have fun. That's kind of just like I know there's a big stigma around death and like how it's not cool, but you could
I think-
be friends with death. Thank you, Duncan.
Oh, I mean, I'm all for that. Honestly.
Best not to piss
After all
off
the shit
Death.
I've seen.
All
So-
right. Well,
Okay.
we've completed the 6 trials, so the next thing to do would be the sacrifice.
Like Stefan.
Sacrifice.
Sacrifice?
Yes. Well, it's been so long. It's been like what, a couple thousand years since we've done this last thing. We have to get to the artifact, and then there's a sacrifice, and then you align the planes. It's a thing. So,
What kind
Oh,
of
yes.
sacrifice?
oh, you'll see. That's why I'm here. Just gotta show up. It's real annoying. Every couple thousand years, I gotta like oversee this thing. But yeah, let's just keep going. Let's keep walking. It's fine.
Sounds good. Let's
All right.
Sure.
the
Fine.
best.
All right, so you guys walk through this hallway, and it kind of opens up into a hall. There's like pillars and such, and ahead you see a person. Lily, you feel a slight, like, innate connection to this person. They are extremely stylish. They have slicked back hair. They're tall. They're thin. Wearing a white suit, and you see like the slight like crackle of lightning in his eyes as you approach. He says, "Hi guys."
Have
Hey.
we met before?
We know.
Yeah, we've met before.
Oh,
Don't you recognize? Oh, it's me, Duke.
oh.
What do you mean? You were a goat.
Yeah, I was. Well, I kept digging through the mountain to find a sense of purpose. And I came out, there was a room full of lava, but this, like, tar and pitch, it didn't really, hot oil didn't really do anything to me, because, like, I got a wild magic surge a couple episodes ago. And then, so I just walked through it. So I just walked through it. There's like some wild magic protecting me, and then there was a chasm, and I walked across it. I don't really know what else to do. I figured if I fell, I could just keep digging. But I walked across it, and when I got across to the side, I entered this room. I came into my my real form. So
You're real. So
Yeah.
You're really a
I don't like that.
well,
okay.
yeah, I'm not from this plane. In fact, goats aren't natives to this plane. And he kind of
Somehow
points to
that
like a
doesn't
wall. Like
fuck
you
me
notice that
home.
there's murals on these pillars. And you remember the ones that you saw the goats mediating between the stars and the storms? You see on these pillars, it's the story of the goat's arrival on this plane. You see that there is like a circular, like disc-shaped object and a beam of light emanating from it. And you see these people like going downwards through this light, but as they get to the bottom, they're a goat.
Mhm.
And then it shows like the
Keep
Great
going.
Goat Migration. Yeah. He's like story of our people.
Right. Okay. I'm no longer surprised by anything. So what do we got to do to get this wrapped up? Then I guess something about a sacrifice.
Yeah, there's this really cool thing in the room up ahead that I guess it's the relic.
Okay.
So
All right. Well, let's go take a look at this and just get this over with.
all right.
Okay.
Sure.
I guess at this point,
know what?
yes, sure.
Do you know what happened tomorrow? Because I'm kind of like holding to him to
Sort
a
of
certain
at the-
extent.
He's maybe at the bottom of the chasm in the last room. He just.
Oh, that's an actual. I thought it
don't
was
know
just really good, like visual illusion. Like I didn't.
No,
no,
he
that's-
definitely fell. But
Ooh.
I don't know if he ever hit bottom.
Likely he's dead.
He's not dead yet.
He definitely
He can't
thinks he's a
die.
god, though. So there's that.
Oh, that's cool. Cool. All right. Yeah.
Yes.
Well, hopefully he figures it out soon. Oh,
Maybe
Ziggy?
maybe he'll believe
Okay.
that he can fly or something.
Maybe. All right. So the relic is just through this room here, and you
Okay.
guys go through this little room, and inside it opens up to a wider room, and in the center you see this strange disc-shaped object. It's got like glass, but it appears like it's been shattered at the top, and it's just jagged pieces sticking out from it. There's stairs leading up into it, and you see there are glowing lights on it, and switches and levers and dials and valves. It's really complicated.
It's complex. What's all this then?
Oh, this is the artifact. We have to use it. It requires a sacrifice of something or some sort. And then we align the planes to whatever force we want to control more.
Okay, that's all sounds
Oh.
good. Sacrifice
Sort of
is like
shame.
a. Something like.
There's like an instruction manual, but I didn't have time to read through before I heard people coming up, so I wanted to investigate.
All
So,
right, well, let me take a
um,
look at this then.
Yeah,
Sure.
we'll read
Uh,
them.
And you see like a phone book thick manual just
Oh God.
like get set down. And we're gonna pop back over to Morrow. Morrow, you're falling.
I need one more.
One more follower.
I have 11 people who follow me. If I have one more, I've got as many as Jesus had, and that fucking counts as being a deity in my eyes.
Sure.
Mara
Alright.
believes he's a god, like...
Yep. Oh, I believe that Morrow believes. Morrow, you're falling, and you see, like, you look up and you see a white object falling towards you.
I look up and I'm like... Death? No take backs.
It gets closer, and you see that it's Ziggy. He's tucked his goat legs in to make himself more aerodynamic so he can fall faster to catch up to you.
Yeah, like Morrow's just like lounging in the air, so he's
Yeah.
not very aerodynamic. Sort of.
Yeah. Catches up with you, and he spreads his goat legs out to like fall at the same pace you are. It's just like parachuting. How I imagine like skydiving. I have no idea how skydiving works.
I imagine
And
the
he's
goat
like-
doesn't either, Lindy, so you're really in
Right.
character.
And he's like, "Hey, Morrow."
Hi. You're Duke, aren't you?
No, it's me, Ziggy. You see like the void eye and then like the
yeah.
star eye.
Ziggy, I have a question for you. Will you become my last follower?
Oh, see, that's a real tricky question because, like, I've kind of been born from the stars, but I really like you, Morrow.
I'm looking at stream. I don't realize. Do I have 5 nat 20s?
I just came in
Yeah.
from Stafford.
Can I use a nat 20 to convince Ziggy?
Give me a persuasion check with that 20. Yeah, he's like,
Yeah.
you're one of the people who's ever been like, you're one of the nicest people to me, Morrow, and so yeah, I believe in you. It's why I fell.
I hug him. I hug Ziggy, and I'm like,
He hugs you
"You're
back.
okay. You're okay for a sentient goat. If I have my way, I've decided. I've changed my mind. I'm gonna make all goats talk as the new god. That's what I'm going to do. But no one else is going to be able to hear them. Only you. And I'm going to make sure that you are very paranoid that goats can talk. But as no one else has mentioned it, you'll keep it to yourself. That's my first decree as the mad god. What do you think?"
Sounds pretty crazy.
I hug him. I'm just like, "You're wonderful. You're wonderful, Ziggy."
All right, cool. So, like, have you noticed we're falling? You think we could stop that?
Well, I'm a god, so technically, yes, I can stop at any time. You're telling
Right.
me you want me to stop falling?
I feel like we should go fall back up and follow the others.
Perfect. Makes perfect sense. We'll fall
Yeah.
up. I try to fall up.
All right, you're gonna have to
It
give
makes
me a
sense.
religion check.
Can I?
You do have nat 20s if you would like to use.
I will use a nat 20 because falling up makes perfect sense.
You kind of slow, and you get that that feeling like on the roller coaster, like when you just hit the bottom, then you start like that falling sensation. It stops and slows, and then you feel it again, but you go the opposite direction. You're falling up.
As I'm falling up, I use my arms. I outstretch my arms to sort of invert, so I'm falling, sitting down again comfortably.
Yeah.
Like in a lounging position.
Yeah, Ziggy's managed to hold on to you, so he's falling up as well.
That's me just in the air as I fall through. I'm just holding Ziggy, and I'm just like,
yeah.
So when we get to the top, what do you think they're doing?
Well, I don't know. I think you guys finished the trials, so you just got the find the relic.
Oh yes.
Do whatever it is you got to do.
Mountain for a relic. That was the whole point. I remember now. Ah, I feel like this is great. This is fantastic. Wonder where Duke is. Have you seen Duke? I think he burrowed his way in here. I have to say, I'm very impressed.
I haven't seen him. I fell after you.
You fell after me.
Yeah.
Well, let's see what they're up to.
Okay.
I
So it's gonna take you guys a few minutes to follow up because you've spent quite a while following down. Lily and Duncan, you guys have this manual in front of you. You can either give me intelligence checks or investigation checks.
I'll give it a
same.
intelligence. Yeah. Not 20. I fucking cover it.
Yeah.
Wow.
You. Lily, this is complicated.
See everything.
She doesn't like
Duncan.
reading, honestly.
Yeah, you're not a big fan of reading. Duncan, you're not normally a huge fan of reading, but you realize you thought these were just strange words, but you realize it's a picture book. These are what they some people have called hieroglyphics, and it makes so much sense.
Oh my god.
You know
pictures are
exactly-
so much easier than words.
You realize that this is you realize that this book explains that this relic is actually a device, a machine of some type, and it can be used to align planes. You realize there's several annotations and notes and a section of the book that's been more recently added, as in this book is ancient, but you can read that there's a slightly newer section. This machine once transferred between planes as itself. However, it had an accident and there's a malfunction. It crashed here, and ever since then it has been locked to this plane. However, it can align other planes to this plane, and so in order to get it to align to the plane you want it to, you must make a sacrifice of the same type of energy to power it and then trigger the alignment.
So Duncan doesn't understand any of that, but he reads it. So
Yeah.
he's like, so it's like this. and-
Lily, you understand it. You couldn't read it.
Yeah. So, basically,
Sacrifice something.
if we want to, if we want to align it to stars, we sacrifice something to the stars. If we want to align it to storms, we sacrifice something to storms. If we want to align it to any other fucking plane, we need that thing. So,
I'm all ears. Which ones are not the goats?
well, I think our two goats are not goat aligned.
Goats are like the mediators. Oh yeah. There's no way to
I
stop
forgot.
them.
I forgot that crucial, very important, and well-explained point.
Piece of lore I should have picked up on earlier. Damn it. Well, I mean,
Well,
which one do you prefer? 'Cause I'm pretty easy.
Death's just she shrugs. She's like, I don't care. People die either way.
Right?
Well, if it's gonna be storms... She looks at Duke.
Duke's just thumbing through the book himself, nodding very thoughtfully.
So Duke, before when you were a familiar, you couldn't die, right?
Correct. Yes.
But that's changed now because you're back in your real form.
Yeah, pretty much. There's something in this room. There's like an energy, and it's like there's something about the specific atmosphere that makes me look like we're goats most of the time. But any goat that enters this room, back to normal form.
Right.
Okay.
So I'm limbering my glaive. Looks back to Lily.
Yeah, look at Duncan like...
Yeah, you know that there's a like a central station that the energy has to be transferred to, as in the sacrifice of that energy.
Go over here. A central
Duke.
station.
You want to help me sort this out over here?
Oh, sure.
Lead him to the
I'd
station.
be happy to help.
Great, because I tried to understand that manual and it's just whoosh. And yeah, just gonna like lean over with him and look back at Duncan like. Huh?
You look back at Duncan and you see two other forms approaching in through the hallway. You see Morrow walk in, and you see Ziggy trotting alongside, and you see like a light flash of light, and then standing next to Morrow, you see this person. Looks very, really similar to Duke, but instead of having, white slicked back hair, it's got red hair spiked up, a lot of makeup, blue suit, blue eyeshadow.
Welcome
Hello.
back.
What are we all doing? Took me a while to figure out folding up.
Oh, nothing. Just trying to figure out this here apparatus for the sacrifice.
Sacrifice? What sacrifice? Tell me all about it.
No, it's all right. Don't worry. We're just trying to sort it out. Why don't you just
I
stay?
insist.
Hey, Morrow!
No.
And you see this thin, tall person with slicked back hair who looks a lot like Ziggy, like person Ziggy.
Hello,
What?
random person.
It's
That's
me,
Duke.
Duke.
I come over. It's me, Morrow. Do we know
Remember
each
the
other?
goat we told to... Remember the goat
I'm
we told
Duke.
to dig and dig and dig
I dug a
forever?
hole.
You're
I found
not
a sense
Duke.
of purpose.
You're not
Yes.
Duke.
That's Duke.
No, Duke smelt different. You don't smell right.
Well.
So,
Okay.
what are we doing?
Is he okay?
Very much no.
No.
Duncan, tell me what we're doing.
We're sacrificing something to the storms.
To the storms. Why the storms?
It's the only way
That's
to
what we
do
think.
it. No, it's not, Lily.
How does it?
We
How does
didn't
it
make a
work?
choice. It's the only option available to us here.
Yes. It's the only way.
When we into the storms, what then happens?
Soon we get rain.
Could be
Nice
anything.
weather.
Nice river and all sorts happen.
How does
No
it
goats.
work? No goats.
The old
No,
time.
there's a big
Like this.
fucking manual right there.
Can I
You
go
wanna have
over
a
to the
look?
manual and start reading?
Yeah, you can
through
go
it?
over to the manual and
Speed
start reading through it.
I speed read through it. Hold on. Let's see. I'm gonna spend a nat 20, and my proficiency is doubled because it's an even number.
Jesus.
So my proficiency for this roll.
It's as
hold
if
on.
you wrote it yourself.
It's
A
12
lot of
plus
sense.
12, so I roll a 32.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shit.
Jesus.
For an investigation?
But that's it. But all I want anyone to see is just me slapping the pages, like going through them all rapidly.
Mhm.
Like I'm not actually reading at all. But this is how
Mhm.
Morrow reads now. It's just
You read the book backwards to front. You read back to front.
Yeah.
And upside down.
That's one way to go.
and I read out loud, but just in like speed read, a jumbled mess, all backwards.
Mhm.
Fascinating.
I-
Lindy, I have something. I grab Zippy and I say, no, is it Zippy? Ziggy.
Ziggy.
I grab Zippy.
Ziggy Stardust.
I drag him in. Get into this campaign right now. I
I've got
grab,
that.
call him immediately. I grab Ziggy and I'm like, come with me. Is there? You said so. It's an altar that, or there's a. How does the sacrifice actually work? We need to put them where, and then sacrifice them where?
There's like a central like energy transference device.
Okay. What does it look like? Is it like an altar? Is it like a box or like a?
It's kind of like a box, but it's got a bunch of tubes in it, and it's got like kind of like a mesh screen on the top. But there's a bunch of lights that blink inside.
Okay. I look to Ziggy and I say, Ziggy, I need you to help me with something.
Oh, sure.
I lead him over to this thing, and I'd
Duke's
like to-
standing right next to it with Lily.
Yeah. I lead him over. I'm like, do you mind if I? Well, Ziggy's going to help me with something. I read the book. Have you read the book?
No, Duncan.
I
read the
did.
Book.
Made a lot of sense.
You obviously didn't read it right then.
I'm more of an like I learn by hearing. I learn by sound, not so much reading.
Well, I read it all out loud to you, so it should have made perfect sense.
Yes.
That's
Ziggy, could you jump up on this? Goats can climb really well. Did you know that?
Yeah, I had an idea. I was a goat for a while.
Yeah. Can you still climb?
Yeah, I'm not really a goat right now, but I mean, I kind of am, but I'm not. Yeah,
But as a
I
person,
mean, I
can you
can.
still climb?
Yeah.
Okay. As he gets up, I would like to take my sacrificial blade, and I say, "Do you trust me, Ziggy?"
Yeah. I mean, of course, Morrow. I believe in you.
And we came to an agreement. You believe in me, yes?
Yeah.
Okay. I would like to sacrifice Ziggy to myself. Fuck stars.
Okay.
Fuck storms. I want this to be
You
my
would like
realm of
to
insanity.
decrease your number of followers by 1.
Someone in chat, follow me immediately. Oh no!
No.
Wait! No! Before I do that, let me just see. I have a spell. Where is it? I have some weird, insane spells now. So I would like to look at Duncan, and I would like to see if I can make him insane as well. In fact, I want to make everyone insane. Can I try? Even if they attack me, I'm fine with it. At this point, what's the worst?
Yeah, Duncan, give me that saving throw.
alrighty.
It's a charisma save, I believe.
And I rolled a 15. I didn't roll in the box, but it was 15. I promise.
15. My spell save is a 16.
Right.
Oh my god, he's a genius! He's a genius!
I have one more use of it. Use of it. Can I try and get Lily as well? And make
Yeah,
Lily
you can most
insane as
certainly
well?
try.
So it's a charisma save.
He knows.
Yes, it is a
She's a
charisma save.
warlock, so I
Right.
imagine her charisma's good.
Sin into the great beyond.
But it's Jess. That's the only factor here.
Exactly. Like, don't expect too much
That
here.
is true.
All right.
Did I win? Did I win the campaign?
Did I
Okay,
win?
so you gave them a minute of madness each. Do you stab your the sacrificial dagger you got?
Yep.
Okay, stab it into Ziggy as he's kind of like sitting on there, and you remember this only works on dead people.
As I do this, I draw. I have another knife. I have a basic dagger. I say, you trust me, Ziggy, yes?
Oh yeah.
It's going to be okay, Ziggy. I'm a god.
Okay.
I can save you. And I would like to stab him in the throat.
Okay. You stab him.
I'd stab him
He's
with
still
both.
alive. With both. One doesn't do any damage.
Yeah, I repeatedly stab him until my sacrificial dagger starts to work.
It's a lot of D4s. Let's see what 10d4 is.
I have a lot of D20s.
Yeah, so 20 damage doesn't kill
We're
him.
just gonna be here a while. We're just gonna be here a while.
That's 10 rounds. If you use crits on some of them, let's see.
I'll use all of my crits.
12 extra damage, so 32. He's an 8th level warlock.
And it's +2 on all of them because I can
Plus
use
2 on all of
spell
them.
Yeah.
Alright, so 32
So that's 20.
plus 20, 52. He looks real bad.
And I have something else that I can do. I can divine strike.
Yes,
so
you can.
Here's an interesting thing. Apparently, I can once per turn when I make a weapon attack with a melee weapon, which is something I would never usually need. I can do 1d8 psychic damage.
Okay, so psychic damage, which he
I can
is
make him
resistant
insane
to.
as I stay. Okay, fuck.
Yeah, with his resistance, you're able to kill Ziggy on the altar. He
And
would
then I
get
stab him.
a coup de grace, Godfather Wraith, except for the fact that he's not human. Really, like it's a weird goat thing going on in this room because this is the artifact they used. You're not really supposed to sacrifice a goat
I
on this
can
altar.
suspend
It
my
takes blood.
disbelief to say that you would need to kill the Ziggy.
Get it?
Now,
And Ziggy
That makes
was
sense to me.
donated to be a level 8 warlock. It's not going to be a complete coup de grace.
Morrow believes that he's immortal still. I don't know if I am immortal
Okay.
in this room. I have no idea. But
Death still
I was
doesn't like
told
you.
I could drain my life force and and use it to resurrect. So I kill
Yes.
him and then I bring him back.
You stab him back. All right, stab him. Roll me a 1d50.
A 1d50. Is this
Yes.
for my domain? Is this to see if I do it? So
No, this is the dagger. This is how much HP it takes from you.
1d50?
Yeah.
Son of
Okay.
21. That does not kill me.
21. 21
It
life
nearly
gets sucked out
kills
from
me.
you. You're still alive?
I am indeed.
Okay. So, Lily and Duncan, your insanity is worn off
Hell
by
is
this
going
point,
on?
as it has been a full minute. Ziggy, you see him him bleed out into the device. You see it slowly start to turn on,
Nice,
and then
good Ziggy.
Maro stabs him with the other dagger, and he comes back to life. Maro, you see him get really just look visibly drained when he does that. And also the dagger crumbles to dust in your hand. It was a one-time use.
Oh, son of a bitch!
And
That's a really cool
see this
thing,
machine
though. I need-
slowly start to churn. What do you two do?
Look for a way out.
Time to go. I've had
Death
enough
just
of this.
sighs. She's like, all right,
Can you do something
Okay.
about this, or should we just go? Yeah. Hey,
Yeah.
dinner. Okay.
you're still on. Yeah.
Can I join you, please? Sorry to third wheel it, but
Duke kind of offers you his arm.
You know what? Fuck it. Sure, why not?
All right. And Death just turns around, goes, well, I suppose this makes my job easy since the world's going to be plunged into chaos now.
It feels like it was always going that way.
Yeah, well, it's a downhill thing. So,
Starting to look
bye,
that way,
Morrow.
so.
And she'll flip you off. And Lily, Duke, Duncan get teleported off. She's like, this is the place that's going to get affected by the chaos left. You see a nice, Italian restaurant, basically.
Oh, this is nice.
And, yeah, it's nice.
Oh.
So, I figure we can go here before the chaos fully sets in. If we're lucky, we'll get through the third course. Morrow, you are left in the bottom of the goat temple with Ziggy, but you feel the chaos energy surge through you.
I made a promise to my loyal follower, and that promise was that I would make every goat sentient and able to communicate, but everyone too paranoid to admit that they could hear goats talking. That is my first demand as
That
a
is
god.
his legacy.
All right.
That is my legacy. From now on, everyone will secretly be able to understand what goats saying, but deny it to any other mortal or human.
So, Ziggy kind of sits up. He understands what you've done. He says, never before in the history of this world has this happened. It's going to be an interesting couple thousand years. However, I'm not sure if the world's ready for a conscious god of chaos. I'm afraid we're going to have to let you sleep until the next reckoning. And with that, he is going to cast sleep on you, Morrow. And I'm going to use my nat 20 to make sure it all works out. So Morrow, god of insanity and chaos, is put to rest in a temple not too far from this one, to sleep and awaken when next the planes begin to collide. And for the rest of the world, it is plunged into chaos and madness. There are sects of people who have, who've been used to having mental protection. Lily, you're an example of one, who managed to retain their sanity. But everyone now hears the goats. They've always been talking to each other. Everyone else can just now hear it and understand it. But no one wants to admit it to each other. There are a few cults. Duncan, you and Death, you hit it off for quite a while. You know,
Sweet.
you're kind of like on again, off again, but it's good.
What it is.
It is what it is. You know, you never get that date with the storm elemental because the storms didn't win. But you imagine, because Death kind of likes you and it's an on again, off again thing, she extends your life for quite some time. You might live until the next reckoning. You're not really sure, but the world is madness, and some people thrive, some people survive. The world is what we make of it. And that, my friends, is what happens to the Song of Songs and Storms. It ends in chaos and insanity until it is to be repeated again. However, it'll be a different song, a new song. Song may be written by some of the survivors here.
Song of Chaos and Goats.
A Song of Chaos and Goats.
There it is. Oh boy. Well played.
The real
Well played.
title of the campaign has emerged.
The real time.
GG's. Oh boy. Well, my friends,
that
is the finale of the Song of Stars and Storms, and we hope that you guys enjoyed it as much as we did, because that was a whole lot of fun. If you enjoyed the show, let us know. Hit the follow button. Join us if you haven't already. Stick around. We got the sort of season end, I guess, of the World Tree Burns coming up here in a few seconds, just because we're breaking for Christmas. So stick around for that. But let's go around and cast on the crew. Did we enjoy ourselves? And of course, where can we find you guys online? Let's start with Lindy. What on earth was that, Lindy?
You know, that's an excellent question. That's an excellent question. Well, I started to ask myself that about 3 episodes ago. A lot of fun is what that was. A lot of crazy shenanigans, good times amongst friends, goat stuff, insanity stuff. I really liked how Morrow fully played into his insanity near the end there. It changed the course of history forever. Can't wait to just think about this later and be like, wow. Just wow. And like wonder about the world.
Cold sweat, yeah.
Ugh. But you can find me online at LaughLoveLindy on Twitch and Twitter, all sorts of fun stuff. I normally don't have this many goat-inclined adventures. That's the fire alarm. It's fine. If you can hear it, I hope you can't.
Yeah, the chaos has started.
It's fine.
The chaos has started.
I know it's working. The chaos has started. And yeah, if you like spooky stuff, check out Mists of Ravenloft tonight on my channel. They're getting attacked by a soul kraken and there's no goats involved. Sorry, but it's just the way it is. Soul krakens.
There it is.
Soul
Amazing
Kraken
stuff.
sounds interesting.
They're
though.
level 2. It's great.
Fantastic. And Josh, what on earth were you doing for the past 3 hours?
I mean, poor Morrow, he didn't really stand a chance. It was him versus Chat. He was never going to win. That was a thing that happened. Morrow is now a god of insanity and chaos and everything. And I think that summarizes what has possibly been the best campaign I've ever played, ever, in the history of the world. It's just the greatest. This needs to be a module. As written, no modifications. It needs to be a module that needs to be released. We'll get funding. It'll be great.
Kickstarter, let's go.
Kickstarter.
Let's go.
Right now. Yeah, let's go.
Let's go.
So at the beginning of the stream,
go.
I got by the finale episode, at the beginning when Will does the hooks and plugs and he says go to tabletop loot for all your. I heard goat ooh, and I was like, I am actually just descending into madness. And that's where we ended up. So yeah, as for me, you can find me online at Encounter Joshua. It will be streaming probably tomorrow after I've recovered from this ordeal. And yeah, that's yeah, that was a thing that happened. That was a thing that happened.
It was a whole thing. Truly it was. Amazing. And Jess, what on earth?
That is my name.
Jess.
Yes, that is my name.
Yes.
Well,
I don't know what's happening.
well, one, this is definitely this is a fine backstory to some other campaign, wherein there is a god of chaos to be dealt with. I think this entire thing can just be summed up in like the Elmo over fire gif. I feel like that's just this campaign.
Accurate.
In my mind, forever.
For me, when we got to the lava room, I was just like, "This is fine. This is fine." Just like as everything was on fire around me, this is fine.
Yep. Yeah. I don't know what happened, but it was hilarious and weird and fun. So that was great. I think I survived with my sanity intact. I don't know about you guys.
Yeah, you did.
We all walked away alive.
Well, not so much.
Yeah, no one died.
Yeah.
Surprising.
Even when Duncan plunged a glaive into my heart, no one
I
died.
really tried.
Yeah,
My
yeah,
best
I'm
for
still-
sure, I promise.
Woo. Yeah. So, apart from weird goat shenanigans, you can find me on Twitter at Little Cup of Joe, and on Twitch, also at Little Cup of Joe, playing games that have significantly fewer goats involved. Like 0 goats. 0. None whatsoever.
Wow.
Just
That must be nice. Badges everywhere. Badges and Clooney, and it's all gone to shit.
Honey
well, my
badgers
friends.
occasionally.
Yeah. You gotta find a way to work one in every now and again, I find. But yeah, that was the Song of Stars and Storms. Thank you guys for watching. We're gonna end the World Tree Burns campaign here. So hopefully, guys, stick with us for that. We're gonna give away a set of. Oh, we'll do that now. Actually, give away a set of tabletop loot dice! ! Wait, let me get it! ! Loot in the chat now. There you go. But until next time, my friends, we'll see what happens in 2019 for us. We won't be playing more Song of Stars and Storms, I can tell you that much. Announcements to follow shortly as to what's going to be happening in this time slot. But until next time, try not to roll too many net ones, because we want to be there laughing when you do. Good night, everybody.
Bye.